foremost, man. One time, yeah. We gonna get in this early, man. We gonna get in this early, man. Real talk, we gonna get in this early, man. I give y'all some time to get up in here for all my early birds, man. We got it popping with politics this morning. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about ICE, man. This thing is getting, damn, man. Shoot, this thing is getting off the chain, y'all. Like, ICE out here not giving a damn. Like, I understand you have a job to do, but you know, it's it's like that old expression, man. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all get on in here, man. Wake up, get your coffee, get your mocha lattes. You know what I'm saying? Get your triple mocha, lacca, cappuccino, frappa, whatever, fracca lattes, all that stuff, all the lattes. Get your lattes and get your lattes and get your lattes in here. You know what I'm saying? Get your lattes and get your lattes in here. Shout out to Lancer 615 too, man. And shout out to FBA Convo. Shout out to Who Cares. Shout out to the Dunmore family. Man, shout out to so many people, man, who carry us, who's consistent, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my moderators, you know what I mean? And shout out to all the new subscribers. Real talk, man. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this, man. I believe ICE is an upgraded form or of law enforcement, meaning that law enforcement can learn a lot from ICE. Even though ICE is out here on this rampage, your local law enforcement can learn a lot from ICE. And the reason I say that is because ICE don't discriminate. ICE does not discriminate. Now, these local police and everything, they seem to go only after us. Only after us, your local sheriff, your local police. I mean, we always have accounts of black people being unalive, you know, by police over the silliest things. A cell phone, or reaching for your wallet, or simply just fleeing to elude, and it results in the death of somebody black, you know, the unaliving of someone black. But now let's bring ICE into play and how ICE is doing things, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring ICE into play and how ICE is doing things. Do I understand that ICE has a job to do? Yes. ICE is designed to keep your drinks from getting warm and getting room temperature. I'm just playing. Okay, I understand ICE has a job to do. All right. And their job is to round up illegal immigrants. Okay, touche. But it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And that's what I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding how they're doing what they're doing. When America has to weaponize themselves against a federal influx of ICE agents who's out here on some tyranny type stuff, man. Now I understand their job. I'm not arguing their job, and I support, you know what I'm saying, like illegal, and like I support rounding them up, but I don't support treating everyone so damn inhumane. You know what I'm saying? I don't support like you throwing tear gas everywhere and going to war with citizens of the country because they're in disagreement of how you're exercising your policies. You know what I mean? I hear lots of people be like, I don't expect birds to walk like dragons. Whatever that's supposed to mean. You know what I'm saying? Clarify. Clarify. Because I don't expect a bird to walk like a dragon either. You know what I'm saying? But what I do respect about ICE is the fact that they don't discriminate. ICE got that anybody can get it mentality. It's not every day you see people beating up on their own. Well, it's not every day you see the government weaponizing people against like Europeans. You know what I'm saying? It's not every day. Think about it, y'all. We're out here marching over Renee Nicole Good. All right? But at least we're not marching over another Michael Brown. You understand what I'm saying? It's like have ICE unalive black people too. Yes, the brother Keith Porter. You know what I'm saying? Out of California. The brother Keith Porter got unalived by ICE agent. I'm not justifying any of these unalivings, but what I'm saying is ICE is like anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say that, my man. Everybody always say Cat Williams or Snoop.
And I could do a damn good Cat Williams impression, pimping. I'm just saying. So make sure you hit that mother subscribe button, pimping, because this is where it's going down at. That's all I'm saying, pimping. Time is money.
But no, we just got to do, we've got to look at things from a broader perspective. Like I hear people like, man, F ice, F ice. Okay, I'm not gonna yell F ice. I'm gonna yell Scat Williams, whatever that's supposed to mean. You throwing Snoop in there with the Scat. I got you. Hey, that's creative. Hey, instead of the C though, do the K. Do SKATT. That might look tight. You know what I'm saying? You own something. Um, but look, we all understand that ICE has a job to do. But in the fashion that they are doing it, did y'all see the new Black Panthers come out in Philadelphia? Did y'all see them boys stand out there with the big, the big, the big switches, y'all? You get a light for that, Kobe. That's salute, mama mentality, baby. Kobe all over my house, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Kobe's all over here. Hey, dang, can somebody else get me a like? Look, we got Kobe stuff everywhere. Kobe stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a tour of the uncut bachelor pad, y'all. We got Kobe right here too, y'all. We can pretend like we don't see Kobe right there too, y'all. I think I deserve another like for that too. You know what I mean? Oh, well, if you a big fan, well, hold on. We ain't done. Cause I got a Kobe Bryant rookie card. See, I got Kobe up there too. See, I got Kobe up there too. And of course, I got to represent my Tupac. You know what I'm saying? But wait, I got the real uncut bachelor pad. Yeah, damn. You know what I'm saying? Look what's behind me though. Bam! Ha! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look what's behind me though. Look what's behind me though. Huh? Indiana better get ready. Indiana better get ready. Yeah. Indiana better get ready. Huh? Huh? Indiana better get ready. I got that real uncut bachelor's pad, man. You know what I'm saying? Uncut bachelor's pad, man. But yeah. Yeah. Now that I gave y'all a little tour, that's what's up, Muhammad. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Look, it's always a hater. It's always a hater. It's always a hater. How many people did Kobe cook? See, we ain't gonna turn this into a sports car. Y'all wanna do this? Y'all wanna do this? Y'all wanna just talk some sports noise this morning? Is that what we want? Huh? Is that what we want? Is that what we wanna do? We wanna do. I'm gonna defend Kobe. Don't start something you don't wanna do now. Thank you. Kobe is a GOAT. See, y'all for to change the conversation. Don't make me go pull out the Kobe jerseys now. Don't make me go pull out the jerseys. Don't make me go pull out the rookie cards. Don't do it. Kobe is indeed the GOAT. Kobe is indeed the GOAT. Kobe is indeed the GOAT. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna be fair. I'm not a Michael Jordan fan, so I'm gonna put Mike first though. But if Mike is 1A, then that make Kobe 1B. Real talk. That make Kobe 1B. All right, but let's get back into this, man. See, y'all done swayed the narrative and stuff. Let's get back into this. Anytime that you have federal agents walking the streets of America and causing tyranny among protesters when the law of their land, their constitution written by their forefathers, not ours, says that you have the right to assemble. You have the right to protest. Why are you impeding? And they're trying to make it look like these people are impeding on ICE, and granted, some of them are. Some of them are impeding with ICE doing their job. But a lot of these people see the inhumane way and fashion that these people are treating these individuals once they're rounded up. And that's what they have a problem with. So ICE is out here like anybody can get it. ICE is on a rampage, y'all. You know what I'm saying? People gonna start hating ice so much they just gonna start drinking hot sodas and hot beers. They don't want no more ice, y'all. You know what I'm saying? No more ice. It's bad. It's bad. I'm not gonna let you slide with that little Ginobili joke. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you slide with that little Ginobili joke. Now, Ginobili was a love-handed beast. I give it to him. Nothing bad to say about Manu Ginobili. But you gonna leave Kobe out of this, huh? Huh? We forgot what Kobe did to Dwight Howard. Let's get into it. The feds tried to put my ex roommate in jail. Man, listen, they are stopping everybody, man. They just, man, listen. My neighbor is mixed with one of my neighbors is mixed with Spanish and white. You know what I mean? And she looks more Spanish, but her mom is white. Man, they stopped her, yo. They tried to round her up. They tried to round her up. She's Spanish and white. Her mom is white. Her dad is Spanish. And her kids are Spanish. They tried to round her up, yo. They stopped her. They out here on a rampage, man. They taking everybody, but that's what I'm saying. The only good thing to take away from ICE, which I think makes them better than our local law enforcement, is that they don't discriminate. ICE is out here like anybody can get it. If you a Haitian, if you white, if you black, if you Asian, if you LBGTQ, if you straight. But ICE is on that straight F that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like they, boy, I'm telling you, ICE is like anybody can get it, man. That's the only reason I respect ICE in any shape, form, or fashion. It's because they don't discriminate. It's not just black they're going after, y'all. It's not just blacks you're reading about now that's being unjustified and unlawfully treated. You know what I mean? It's America now. So now it's become America's fight. So now for once, black people can sit back with our popcorn, look back and watch this and be like, yeah, we told y'all, see what we were going through? Yeah, but that is not legal and they are infringing our right. Exactly. I said that earlier. I quoted the whole Constitution, the right to assemble. I quoted that. Can you get me a job as a paid protester? I'm the wrong one to ask, homie. I'm the wrong one to ask. I took a DNA test, and God is my father. Can I see your DNA test? Can I see your DNA test? I'm just playing. Congratulations to you. I respect you. I respect you. Just thought it was a funny joke. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that the mainstream media is polarizing this as if these protesters are out here causing disturbances to ICE while ICE is performing their job. But I don't think anything that ICE is doing is well within the provisions of them just rounding people up. Man, I saw them busting through. Man, they were battering around somebody's door, man. They broke the man door down and drug him out, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen them get two teenagers, a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old. They rounded up two teenagers, man. Two teenagers. They're minors. What about the parents? And that's a hell of a decision to make too, because think about it. The kids were later released when they found out they were minors, by the way. So I don't want to make it look like I'm giving y'all misinformation. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you on that. I agree with you on the CNN. That was a good one. I agree. Um, you know the CNN poison people the most. Everybody gets stuck on CNN, man. CNN will poison people, man. I I I, I don't listen to mainstream media, period. I don't, because all of them have agendas and all of them are owned by people who don't look like me and they're never going to speak up in our best interest. But I do believe that ICE needs to tone it down. The same way we were saying that law enforcement needs to tone it down, we need to reinforce. And what happened to this? White people. Okay, I got to do it. I tried to be good. White people. Y'all out here protesting against ICE. What happened to back blue no matter who? I mean, what happened to back blue? What happened to black back to blue? Blue lives matter. Y'all gonna say they not blue. They federal agents. That makes them bluer than ever. They are federal agents. That makes them bluer than ever. That's more higher up than your local police. Y'all talking about back to blue. That's federal. That's higher than FHP. That's higher than a state trooper. They are federal. Come on now. Never heard me say that. Say what? Joe, what are we talking about, my man? Let's have a conversation. What are we talking about, Joe? ICE is offering pension. Whoever want to join. Hey, that's all them Proud Boys. ICE is the new Proud Boys. ICE is Antifa. Back to blue. I feel you. You're right, Joe. A lot of us didn't say it, but that's what I'm saying. Why doesn't that matter now? The people who were saying it when it was happening to people who look like me, why aren't they back in the blue now? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't they saying comply and all of that? Why aren't they saying you can't have court on the side of the road? Oh, y'all heard all the slanderous things they were saying when it was people who looked like me. You know what I'm saying? We all heard it. We all heard it. Hmm? Why I don't see the All Lives Matter flags flying now? Why ain't you flying a White Lives Matter? When we said Black Lives Matter, everybody went White Lives Matter. They done unalive Renee Cole Good. And I haven't seen a White Lives Matter flag yet. Right. So tell me that Renee didn't try to have court on the side of the road. Matt Torrance, tell me that Renee Nicole Good didn't try to have court on the side of the road. Thank you, Joe. Bro. Come on, man. I'm a thinker, bro. I think free, I live free. I think free, I live free. Read 1984 by George Orwell. The white women are the most wicked. Yes, yes, indeed. Paid protest. You think they're paid protesters? You think those are paid protesters? Honestly, I'm asking. I'm not insulting your opinion. No, nothing. I'm actually entertaining it. Do you think that they are paid protesters? How many people in the chat right now think that these are paid protesters? Okay. Paul Rivera says, obviously. Paul, I'm trying to see if anyone else is going to hit on this. I'm trying to see if anyone else believes this. Okay, we got Yes They Are from One of a Kind Cole. Black Lives Matter is pride. White Lives Matter is supremacy. Double standard or not? Not a double standard. Let me explain to you why. Let's stay on that for a minute. Izzy, is it Izzy Witty? Izzy's, I don't want to get your name wrong. I'm going to just call you Izzy. All right, Izzy. Let's stay on that for a minute. Izzy says Black Lives Matter is pride. White Lives Matter is supremacy. Double standard or no? Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter was a movement. Black Lives Matter was to bring attention to America that black lives really do matter. On American soil, no one has been mistreated, oppressed, abused, and unalived more, even arrested more than a black life. They make laws designed to keep black people oppressed. They constantly reclassify us. We've been reclassified at least 5 or 6 times here as to who we are. So no, Black Lives Matter, that was a jewel. That was a gem. White Lives Matter was the counter rap because they thought it was like a Black Panther, Black Pride thing just like you. There's no such thing as black supremacy. All right? White Lives Matter was supremacy. That was your MAGA. But watch this. Watch this. We value our black lives. Do you see us out there marching right now? Huh? Do you see us out there marching right now? No. We know when to sit it out. We know that the system isn't designed for us. We know the system isn't designed for us. But we also have the common sense to know that these things are going to happen and we speak up about it. Who's a poor victim? I'm not a poor victim of anything. I was asked a question. See, I don't play the victim card. I don't play the victim card. So who's your poor victim? Who are you referring to? Matt Torrance, who are you referring to? Because there is a such thing as white supremacy. Like it or not. Most people can't face that truth and face those facts. So because I'm giving you the history and the rundown of how we were treated in our indigenous land, Now I'm a victim. So whenever the truth comes out, that's someone playing victim. But whenever we can prove that you've lied about history and whitewash it, I mean, come on. This is what we have to stop doing. And I'm not even a racist person, man. But this is what we have to start doing. This is why people say white fatigue right here. No one plays victim more than you guys. And it wasn't even supposed to be this type of conversation, but you got these type of people that's going to come in here and do this. So if you want your moment, let's have your moment because you're not going to win. I will shine on you quick. That is ignorant, my man. What's up, Milwaukee, Arkansas? Matt Torrance, that's ignorant, my man. Never heard white fatigue? You haven't been listening. See, just like White Lives Matter came out with Black Lives Matter, when the racist culture, the racist demographic of white people came out with black fatigue, the black community countered, the FBA community countered with white fatigue. I can agree with human fatigue. That's where I'm at. People fatigue, human fatigue. It does, see, race should not even be the race should not even be the topic here. It should be content of character. It should be content of character. No one ever says Mexican fatigue. Always a counter reaction. Hey, it is always a counter reaction. I agree. You know what I'm saying? New to your chat. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Granny Love. Welcome, Granny. You know what? We got Granny Love in the house. You know what I'm saying? So we can learn from elders. We don't know what she's lived through, what she's seen, what she's experienced. You know what I mean? We got a writer. Milwaukee, you're a writer? It's a civilized, it's always going to be a civilized conversation because we all have to learn how to have conversations and we all have to learn that we are different. We're going to think different. And sometimes you just have to agree to disagree, but just hold a damn good conversation. Everybody can be heard, man. It don't have to be no disrespect rendered. You know what I'm saying? Just cause I'm spiritual and you a Christian don't mean that we can't hold a conversation. That don't mean that a Christian can't hold a conversation with a Muslim. Experiencing the signs where black people couldn't drink from certain water fountains or use restrooms because there were signs that say for colors only. Okay, now watch this. Is she playing victim? See, Granny just spoke. Love the Granny, man. Love the Granny. Granny, I'm gonna make you a moderator. I'm gonna give you your respect. Granny, you see any disrespect come up in here, you know what to do, Granny Love. I'm gonna give you your respect. Paul Rivera, moderator, homie. Welcome to the channel, moderator, homie. Any disrespect come up in here, y'all do your job. Zero tolerance. You already know what it is. Moderator, homie, let's get it popping. I'm gonna give y'all a reason to come back to these chats, these lives every time I do this. You know what I mean? Every time I do this, 'cause I like civilized people. If there's anybody else I miss in here, you know what I'm saying? See, now Matt Torrance, with what Granny said, you telling me she's playing a victim when she's speaking from experience? You know what I mean? All these people that put in a good effort deserve good results, good environment, safe communities, etc. Exactly, exactly. Sorry, my brother, if we were to talk about racism, a lot of that we have in our black community against other minority communities, that also needs to be addressed as well. Now, let's address that. Joseph, let's address that. Joseph, let's address that. Chat, let's stay right here for a minute. All right. Joseph, I don't want to mess your last name up. Is that Coelho? Coelho? How do you say it? Coelho? Coelho? I don't want to mess your last name up. You know what I mean? Joseph says, sorry, my brother. If we talk about racism, a lot of that we have in our black community against other minorities, communities. That also needs to be addressed as well. So let's address it. What other minority communities are there besides us and the Spanish community? And we are the minorities out of that community. So who are we hating on, or are we responding to the hate that was given? Remember, the term thug actually means the hate you give. Are we responding to the hate? Is that a racial awareness? Is that a coping mechanism within the black community, or is it actually prejudice? And yes, black people can be racist, But are we born that way? No. Or are we racist due to our social experiences? Let's address it. When you pile a bunch of poor people on top of each other, when you're changing laws, when you're reclassifying them, when you're putting them through extreme radical acts of social injustices, how are they supposed to respond? Have we not heard of the William Lynch letter? Have we not? So some of this behavior was a taught behavior from 1712, William Lynch. Go read the letter, my man. It was a taught behavior, it's a learned behavior, just like racism. Just like racism. Latinos, Asian, and others, let me get caught up here. In some communities, black is not the minority. Are we talking community-wise? Like, are we talking global numbers of black? What are we talking here? What are we talking? Whites as well, more. Racism needs to be explained properly. People without power cannot be racist. They can be prejudiced, not racist. Words matter. That's not factual, A. James. That's not factual. That's not factual. Just as a content creator, I can tell you that is not factual. And for what I have experienced as being a content creator, I almost resent your comment, but I know you mean it in a good fashion. Okay, I almost resent that. Do you know what I go through just putting my content out there telling the truth? People who have never met me who hate me just because of my skin color. When I was putting all the information out there about Charlie Kirk, you have no idea what me and my brother went through. So you can't sit here and tell me that it needs to be explained properly. People without power cannot be racist. Listen, you got people without power, people with power, people with money, people without money, people with knowledge, people without knowledge. All it takes is an agenda and a core. The KKK. Explain how they are still labeled as a Christian religious group when we know that they are a hate group. Explain that racism properly. Because they're not making laws. What power do they have? What power do these neo-Nazis have that's walking through the streets with these swastika flags and everything? Explain that racism. You said people without power. Explain why we still have sundown towns in this country. Explain that racism. Explain why a black person can still get unalived on the side of the road for at a traffic stop, and we see white people pull out big assault rifles. You know what I mean? And the police back up and run. You tell me how Daniel Penny can legally choke out Jordan Neely and not do no time. But you had a black cop who accidentally let a round go. I think it was in Minnesota. I think his name is Muhammad Noor. The one that accidentally shot unalived the white woman, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ignorant by a long shot, AJ. You're ignorant. You're ignorant. Nobody's born racist. You almost sound like you're racist. No one's ignorant. You know what's ignorant? When you suffer from tunnel vision, James. When you have a one-sided argument, James. When you can't think outside the box, James. That's what's weird. People like you are weird, James. Because people like you can't see past your own bullshit. You probably wipe it with the palm of your hand, don't you, James? That's how ignorant you are. You can't reach for the toilet paper. That's why you're looking shit-faced in the chat right now, James. Don't insult my intelligence. I can school you, homie. Trust me. And I believe your heart is in the right place too, but your ignorance is the problem. So your comment is reciprocated and reiterated. Now, if we're going to talk, we can talk. Nobody is born racist. That is a taught and learned behavior. Well, every faction is capable of developing radicalist ideologies, no matter their size, origin, which is true. Which is true. But how do we base that? Do we base that off of knowledge? Do we base that off of history? Do we base that off of experience? Or do we just base that simply off of colorism? simply off of colorism. Because all white people aren't racist. All black people don't have a low IQ. You understand what I'm saying? And these are these radical racial ideologies right here. I just named two. I just named two. When we can't admit who and what America really is and the things that we have done, and we are the people that make up America, and the elites are the ones with the power that's representing us as the citizens, then we have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem. James, racism definition. Don't come in here testing me, James. Right now, you be the best definition because I don't see anything racist that's being said. You're bringing it in the chat. So, James, let me ask you a question, James. Watch this, James. Watch this, James. James, you tell me why 29% of all middle-aged white men aged 41 and up are at least 77% of all S crimes in America against children, women, and even dogs and animals. Tell me why, James. Tell me why white people are convicted at a higher rate for S crimes than any other demographic in America. Answer that, James. Right, it's inherently taught. Racism is a learned behavior. Big difference between prejudice and racism. James, America wasn't built off of prejudice. America was built off of racism. It was built off of racism. What is the premises of your argument? Where's your substance, James? Where's your substance? How many things are in our culture set to divide? Sports, politics, religion. We hate each other over sports teams. Like in prison, they separate. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Get it, chef. You cooking. You got the right name. See, James, you can learn a lot. See, this right here is the truth. How many things are in our culture to set and divide? Let's include religion. Let's include religion. Because James is dividing us right now. James is dividing us right. Chef, I like that. You cooking. You cooking. Built off of, yes, America was built off of racism. No, America was built off of racism. America has always subscribed to racism. It was built off of racism, colonization, colonialism. Challenge that. So now we're going to say slavery didn't exist? Huh? We're going to say slavery didn't exist? We're going to say slavery is just prejudice? That wasn't racism? Huh? Come on, people. Come on, people. Don't get me started on BTK and people like him. Yes, go ahead. Get started, Paul. Get started. Chef, that's who's in control. Yes, sir. Always open, sir. No, I'm not. I'm informing. James, slavery has existed everywhere on earth and still does to this day. Here we go again. Name one black country that's enslaved another black country. Name one black country that left their land, their continent, and traveled elsewhere and conquered people and took over. Don't worry, I'll wait. And we're not African Americans, dumbass. Now you're starting to piss me off. Somebody get AJ out of the chat. Moderators, get AJ dumbass out of the chat. See, this is how I know you're not woke. You're still called African Americans. What the hell is an African American? James, if you're white, are you calling yourself a European American? Huh? Are you a poacher? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. James, you're ignorant. So why must black people be labeled African Americans? What ties us to Africa? What ties us to Africa? Brother, we are indigenous. We were already here. No one in my family has any ties to Africa. Nobody. Our lineage right here. But we can prove that you got here by boat. We can prove you got here by boat. And this ain't supposed to be a racist conversation. But the biggest immigrants in this damn country are you people. But y'all trying to deport everybody else. See what happens? And I was trying to be professional here. And no, I see, this is why I like good white folks. And that's why I like good black people. I mean, good black folks. I don't do people, y'all. So when somebody said people fatigue, that is real. I can rock with good black folks. I can rock with good white folks. I can rock with good any type of race type folk. But it's the ignorant people, y'all, that bothers me. A good conversation, he comes in here with that, y'all. That's that divide right there. Brother, why put me down and say non-factuals when all I've been is fair? When did I put you down? I'm a good white folk. I could be doing anything else at 4:40 a.m. besides try to have a decent No, I ain't put you down, brother. I'm not addressing you. We are the first hell. Right. Come on, Granny. Come on, Granny. Come on, Granny. We are the first hell. They all is here because of us. Let's keep it a buck. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's keep it a whole buck, just like Granny said. How can you say America wasn't built off racism? Look around you. Look around you. These immigrants wouldn't have nowhere to come to work if our ancestors didn't put this together. It was built off of racism. We're talking about families divided, people mistreated, dehumanized, oppressed still to this day. They're making laws to keep black people down. Come on, man. And I don't subscribe to that African-American crap. Jesse Jackson called us that in 1988. I'm 48 years old. I'm old enough to remember exactly what we were being called before 1988. We're not African-Americans. See, you can't pay reparations to a foreign deity. And as long as we identify and are continually reclassified as what we're not, they don't owe us a dime for what our ancestors went through. And we talking about knowledge, y'all better learn something, man. Y'all don't want to do that, man. Y'all don't want to do that, man. Y'all don't want to open up that side of me, man. I call myself Mr. Uncut Consciousness for a reason, man. For a reason, man. Come on, man. I could get it to you. If you are racist to blacks, browns, yellows, and whites, it's just racism, but it's against I'm not going to say that J word. Oh, that's it. Let's have that conversation. I like that. I like that. Let's highlight. Chef, you cooking. I'm going to go ahead and make you a moderator. I like Chef. I like Chef. I like Chef. We got another moderator. Y'all welcome Chef to the moderator family, y'all. I like Chef. I like Chef. Hey, you know what, Thomas? To show you I ain't got no beef with you. Welcome to the family, homie. Welcome to the family. You know what I mean? Welcome to the family. All right. But that's true. Why is it you can talk about any other race of people, but you can't talk about the J community? And watch this. If the term African American is only about 36 years old, and I'm 48, that's the last time we were reclassified. Why are they constantly reclassifying black people and black people only? Is it to hide the fact that we are indigenous, that we were already here, and those ships that they say travel from Africa bearing at least 8 million African slaves and 1.4 million dying on the voyage? Maybe those were Europeans shipping the indigenous people out from here once they conquered it. Maybe. We can't expect them to tell us the truth. They're not going to ever tell us the truth. We just watched them colonize Venezuela. And we watch, hoorah, hoorah, patriotic wannabe white people back that when we're not giving a damn how the Venezuelan people feel. And we're not giving a damn about the American people having a government that's putting us in jeopardy regardless of our damn race. I'm 46 before African American. We were called black before that. We were called. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it, Timothy. Speak on it. You know what? Welcome to the moderator family. I reward people. I like rewarding people. I like that. See what I'm saying? Now that's 3 instances we were classified. Now we didn't bring up color. We didn't bring up the N-word. We didn't bring up copper color to black to now African American. Come on, man. What other group of people has been reclassified more than us? Why? They know who the true is. They know who the true indigenous people are. Christopher Columbus left accounts of copper-colored, dark-skinned people already being here. He even said that Egyptians were here when he got here, black Egyptians. Come on, man. I'm almost 80, and this mess that I've seen when I was growing up and as a young woman will make you explode nowadays. Yes, it will. Gave that country to companies, and they at least got their cut. And see, that's what I'm saying. Good one. Who cares? Good. Hey, who cares? What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? That's family right there. Who cares? That's a good one. Let's rock with that for a minute. Who cares? Now, I agree. Just like now he's talking about going out to Greenland, but if you do your research, you'll find out that Greenland is like the richest in minerals. So this is a whole monopoly of resources. Now, everybody who's living in these trailer parks, everybody who's living in the projects or wherever, everybody's so backing Trump, and they're like, hoorah, hoorah. And if Venezuela did that and America's the greatest, these damn fools not even gonna benefit from this takeover. We're the ones that's gonna see the taxation. Only that 1% of the higher ups that you're mentioning right now, who cares, is gonna benefit from that takeover of Venezuela. So what are these people really backing? From a social economic standpoint, what are they really backing? They all hoorah, hoorah. But you're not gonna see any. Come on, man. It's not making any sense, man. It's not making any sense. America is now just a muscle for, I'm not gonna say that word, I'm gonna call them IHOP. Somebody please explain to me. Somebody please explain to me, why do we protect IHOP? Why do we fund IHOP? Why is IHOP so damn important when we can see that IHOP does things wrong, when IHOP does things wicked, when IHOP does things that resembles what we've seen with colonization? This is what I mean by when they tell you what to believe and they try to tell you something that's true, bro, don't believe nothing they tell you. If they back IHOP, I don't. If they back Christianity, I don't. You know, I can't subscribe to that. I can't. Arctic Circle is hot right now, and China shipping rules that area and all oceans. Exactly, and that's another reason why he's trying to go out to Greenland and Venezuela, because of the ports, the passages. Yes, yes. Let me tell you something, man. Trump is a businessman. Trump is not a politician. Trump is going to do anything that makes money, makes him money, makes America money, makes him look good. Look how this woman just shared her Nobel Peace Prize with her, and he still don't support her. And he cried, it's the moan about not getting that Nobel Peace Prize after what he did to Venezuela. He's mad because Obama actually got one. And I don't even subscribe to Obama. I don't like him either. Venezuelan was not part of the Rothschild central banking. Guess what? Exactly, they are now. They are now. They are now. And the Venezuela ever think that they would actually rule their own country again? Nope, the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. This is colonization, y'all. This is colonization right here. Chef, you cooking. Chef, you cooking. Chef, you cooking. I missed one up here. Who cares goes, gave that country to the oil. Oh, I did read that. Okay. Kind of like the mob. You're right. You're right. And that was not right. See, we're raised, if it don't belong to you, don't touch it. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands off of it. If you didn't buy it, it don't belong to you, don't touch it. And that's what America should have been exercising, because we all have loved ones and family members that's in the U.S. military that Trump seems to keep flaunting and threatening people with. And he's putting our loved ones in danger when these type of things should be able to be diplomatically diplomatically resolved at a meeting, at some type of round table, whatever. Christianity has been hijacked for a long, long time, and people love fooling that community because they are loving and giving people, well, a bunch of them. Yes, we need to take care of our country and our people first. Think about it, man. This man just went over here and took over Venezuela. Now you're going to pay to rebuild it, who you think is going to fund that. It's going to come out of taxpayers' money. And then you're going to go over here and you're going to get their oil. But you have people here right now who've served this country, who are veterans, who are homeless, who are sick, starving, mothers who don't have anywhere for their children to lay their heads because everything is just so goddamn expensive. Now you got fathers and mothers, parents who've got to go to bed hungry, even though they don't work their ass off to provide and pay bills, but they're gonna make sure their kids eat, and it's just enough for their kids to eat. And we're sending money elsewhere, Ukraine and Venezuela. And are you kidding me right now, man? Are you kidding me right now? You got people fighting for health care. You can't find a cure for cancer, all this bullshit they putting in the food. Come on, man. Don't get me started with this, man. And everybody want to holler America first, like they so patriotic. It's nothing patriotic about what the hell America is doing. If it's so goddamn patriotic, why ain't they putting their own damn people first? Thank you for your services. The oil money funds it. Thank you for your services, right? Thank you for your services, man. The end 1990. Thank you for your services. My father served. My little brother's in the Navy right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? My uncle served. I take like that's here. That's here. Respect. Respect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to also say that I don't believe that anybody who makes the sacrifice to join our military should be flaunted around like some badasses and put in jeopardy of not coming home to their family and their loved ones. You know what I mean? It's just not right. It's just not right. Imagine if Mike Tyson walked around to everyone like, I can beat your ass, 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 I can beat your ass. And the whole time he's mushing you in the face as he's talking to you. Whether you can whoop Mike or not, you're not going to let Mike disrespect you. Somebody's going to take a swing at Mike. And whether we can whoop everybody, military or not, you can't keep poking a bear before someone decides to take a swing at you. And may the Most High forbid that these countries rally up while we got this civil unrest going on in this country over stupid racism. So that's domestic. And now we're going to get hit foreign from all these countries who's not happy about what America is doing. How we survive, y'all. I can't stand all the wars, death, hunger, and violence needs to stop. Who cares? Everything you just named is the pedigree of one certain people, my man. And I'm going to say the white people. Notice I'm not saying the white folks. I'm saying the white people. The Jay's Bible says that we are all cattle. Bro, we fell up under the cattle laws in the Constitution. The 3/5 of a human being. Them being able to bump us down if we run or act foolish in the streets. Yeah. We fell up under cattle laws in the Constitution, my man. And we send them $380 billion a year. The reason they don't care for the vets is that they would be a problem for the powers that be in a revolution. Those vets are always going to be a problem. Always going to be a problem. But they can't stop those vets. Exactly. Victor says we don't survive. Exactly. It's a two-headed snake. It's a two-headed snake. But you know who will survive? That 1%, those elites. Oh, they got bunkers and everything, y'all. They got bunkers and everything, y'all. They'll survive, but you're putting the American people at risk. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. Good one, Victor. Good one, Victor. I'm not going to say that, but I agree. Why is it everybody else can be reprimanded, everybody else can be addressed, everybody else can be critiqued and criticized except for that community? Why? Besides the LGBTQ, boy, they are protected. Somebody tell me why. What is the big important? Man, what do they know that we don't know, man? Because I don't see nothing good with IHOP, man. You know what I'm saying? We know how Benjamin Netanyahu get down, man. I see nothing good with IHOP. And I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm just calling it how I see it. It's my opinion, allegedly. I don't see why do we protect them? Why do we fund them? Why do we give a damn? Look what they're doing to children and women. Look what they've done. How can we support that? How can America support what our military has just done to Venezuela and all this, and then they holler Christian and God first? How? All this is hypocritical, man. Divide and conquer. Victor, listen, man. Welcome to the moderator family, bro. We ain't even gonna play with you, bro. We ain't gonna play with you. We gonna stay with you, Victor. We ain't gonna play with you, bro. Welcome to the moderator family. Y'all welcome Victor, man, to the moderator family, man. Y'all welcome Victor to the moderator family, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get it up in here, man. That's how we get it. Their own people. They stood down for 8 hours. Exactly. Exactly. Almost like a grand design. Almost like a grand design. Complaining when the damn job ain't even finished yet, nor do you have insight. It's the world that's being saved right now, which would benefit us. Think you could do a better job. Man, listen, kick cat, kick back, need a tic tac, whatever your name is. You really effing with the wrong one. How the hell America is saving the world and America can't even save America right now, you damn fool. You damn fool. You damn fool. The average American right now don't even have 400 extra dollars in their bank account right now statistically. And you're defending what they just did globally, internationally, rather than taking care of America first. You know what I'm saying? Rather than America first, and we gonna benefit from it. How the hell we gonna benefit from it? The top 1% gonna benefit from it. The rich. There's not even three classes in America no more. It used to be poor, middle class, and rich. Now it's two. It's either rich or damn poor. You damn dummy of poor intelligence. Y'all get that dummy out of here, man. Moderators, get that dummy out of here. Of all the things you can say, a global takeover is helping America, but this is the government that governs America, and they're not helping Americans right now. We just covered veterans on the streets hungry and homeless, needing health care, needing food, needing shelter. And you're going to come in here and defend a global takeover before you actually manifest a solution that's gonna help decide what's going on right here. That's gonna help solve what's going on right here in the country. You damn dummy. Is you stupid as you stupid? God dang. See, this is the problem right here. That's the problem. People like him. Listen, I have no problem with who you love. You can love Trump. See, one thing I don't do is I don't hate on people for their beliefs. What are you doing to help your country? I'm helping my country right now. I'm bringing awareness. What are you doing besides bringing division? What are you doing? What are you doing? Please tell me, what are you doing? Besides trolling, what are you doing? Please tell me. I'm bringing awareness. I'm bringing awareness. I'm having a discussion like most people in America need to learn to do. What are you doing? Explain my well thought out plan to save America. Ship motherfuckers like you out of here. Ship motherfuckers like you out of here. See how quick that was? What you think about the so-called Black Panther fighter? That was funny. That was funny. Listen. Non-confidence. No, you're not. You're doing nothing except shouting at the wind. What are you doing? What are you doing? See, you sound like you've already lost the fight. And you sound like you want to quit in the corner on the stool. But your manager is telling you to stay in the fight and go get your ass whooped some more. So if you keep coming back, I'm going to make sure you get your ass whooped, homie. You know what I'm saying? You think you're the only one at work that pays taxes? Oh, I work, I pay taxes. That don't mean you own shit but what you pay for. Your home is probably paid off, but you still pay property taxes, don't you? That means you don't own it. Because if you miss paying them property taxes, guess what? They seize your home too, dumbass. It's a whole monopoly. You don't own shit. The same government you taking up for, you don't own shit, dumbass. You don't own nothing that you still have to pay taxes for, damn dummy. I'm working, I'm paying taxes, and you're gonna do that the rest of your life, and every other American is gonna do that the rest of their damn life because of what's going on in America and with America. Again, you damn dummy. You damn dummy. Boy, you was sitting in the back of the class when you should have been sitting in the front of the class. Boy came in with an aluminum, goddamn aluminum foil helmet. You know what I'm saying? You boy, you should have had your antennas on. You's a dummy. We know you SLD. You even got to talk no more. You even got to, boy, we know something wrong with you. We know something wrong with you. There are 30 people in here. He's not shouting at the wind. Thank you, Mr. Pammer. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Paramedic. Real talk. Do you think illegal immigrants should be deported? Yes. Yes. But I also think they should be treated with dignity, respect, and humanity. They should not be dehumanized. No one should be dehumanized just because they broke a law, depending on what law they broke. If you're a rapist, or if you're messing with children, and y'all know what I mean, hell yeah, give it to them. Give it to them. You know what I mean? Give it to them. But other than that, no one deserves to be dehumanized based on race, color, and all of that. You know what I mean? Chef, you right. You right, Chef. You right, Chef. Chef says he's a J puppet. Be patient. He's still asleep. He ain't gonna never wake up. He ain't gonna never wake up. Right, right. The now in the current says non-conform, whatever his name is, paying taxes. Wow. Exactly. Exactly. He's doing nothing that no other American is doing. This seems to be the card that they play. I'm a taxpayer. Damn dummy. Everybody in the country is paying taxes. So what are you doing? Because besides causing a disturbance right now? And I thought as an excellent, well thought out plan that must have took lots of committee meetings to sort that one out. Well done, you for president. Listen, I don't know what your agenda is, but you got to get cooked, homie. You know how you look when you stay in the sun too long? That's about to happen right now. You about to look like a pork rind, homie. You know what I'm saying? You better find your damn play toy, dude. Find your damn play toy. This is why I don't do white people. I do white folks. I don't do black people. I do black folks. I don't with people. I have people fatigue because of people like this idiot right here. People like this idiot right here. The nonconformists, whatever. Why ain't you on Reddit or Truth Social or something, my G? Why you in here? Ain't nothing in here that you're gonna agree with. We gonna tell you about your ass. And I hope you've learned to use a washcloth somewhere along your voyage to being civilized and taught by the Moors how to wash your ass and cook, homie. Now you wanna go there, let's go there, you bastard. Let's go there. You got my full undivided attention now. Y'all get that clown out of here, man. You came in here hurling the insults first. See, victim card, look, victim card, look. You came in here starting it, and now he wants to play victim. See, that's the difference with adults and children. We discuss things and shout childish names and think that you came in here first and insulted my intelligence. So when I give you insults back, it's a problem, right? Oh, let me guess, I'm black. I'm supposed to shut up and dribble? Kiss my ass. How about that? How about that? Stand in the sun and burn. That's what you do. That's why I mess with good white folks. I don't like y'all white people, man. I mess with good black folks. I don't like black people, man. Because people can be ignorant. People can be stupid. But you meet good folks everywhere you go, no matter what color they are, no matter what race they are, no matter what belief they have, no matter how they voted. You meet good folks. People have to become self-sufficient financially, literally, and grow your own food. Knowledge is the only way to survive. I agree, Victor. I agree. We are human. They don't belong. Non-corporates, I can tell you struggle to find friends. Man, listen, he his only friend. He his only friend. He spend all day talking to himself. That man spend all day talking to himself. More than Scotty done beamed that man up, man. I think that man came in here already failing the sobriety test. That man still got a hangover from last night. That man still drunk from New Year's, y'all. There really are only two types of people. More people and immoral people. And it's our own choice to make. Thank you, Chef. Chef been cooking since he touched down. Mr. Paramedic. That's a good way of saying it. I like that on with people. Exactly. Exactly. Because that's what it is, man. That's what it is. I'm not going to hate somebody because they white. I'm not going to hate somebody because they LBGTQ or they disagree with me or they voted different from me. No, that's what make us unique, man. We different. We're all gonna have our own different opinions and assumptions. The only difference is, unlike the dumbass Mr. Colin, whoever his name is, I value people's opinion. You know what I mean? It's food for thought. It's food for thought. You can come across as weird and patronizing. Put together, that's a terrible combination. Yep, the new and the current. Thank you. You know what? Why ain't you a moderator yet? Why ain't you a moderator? Guess what? You are now. You are now. You know what I'm saying? But everyone should be able to hold these type of conversations, man. These are the type of ignorance I'm talking about right here, man. These are the type of ignorance I'm talking about right here. That's why America can't move forward. That's what's holding us back. That's what's holding us down across the globe. That is what we mean when we say white fatigue, y'all. That right there. It's not talking about all white people. I have white in my family, man. And I wish somebody would fuck with my family, man, regardless of color. I have white in me. It's not about race. My grandmother was murdered by a white woman. The first time I ever seen, I said the N word, unalive by a white woman. I don't hold any grudge towards somebody. That was that person's content of character. Had nothing to do with the color of her skin. Had everything to do with her mindset as the person that she is. There's a big difference. Big difference. All right, my man. All right, Chef. Thank you for coming in here cooking, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But it's real talk. That's how we should operate. With all due respect, can we discuss the Panthers taking a fight again? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Let's do that. That was kind of funny. Because at first I was like, man, now the Black Panthers are taking up for everybody. And I was kind of like the Amazing Lucas. The Amazing Lucas said, man, why don't we just take the black off of Panthers and just call them Panthers if they're going to be fighting for everybody? And I thought that was kind of funny. But then I'm looking at it like I am one to say humanity. So do we say that this isn't our fight and the Black Panthers should stand down, or do we applaud them for a heroic act of humanity? Because in turn, how does that make us look when we're talking about endearment? When the world paints us as hostile and violent, when they say that we're 1350 in that lie, look who those new Black Panthers are defending. Do you hear them calling those Black Panthers thugs? Did they get unalive for wielding those weapons? Like Philando Castile was unalived? I mean, so we probably have to take this as a win. It looks a little weird, but we kind of have to applaud the effort. That's what I believe. All right, let me back up. Skin tone means nothing to me. Your heart and brain matters. Everyone, thank you. Thank you, who cares? It's real easy to control people if you divide them. And religion and politics does it. And now we're doing it by race. Please educate yourselves on the Noahide laws. Bush Sr. signed into law. The now in the current says black people always cared about everyone. It's see, now the only thing I don't agree with the now in the current is we got to get rid of the African and African American thing. We conscious and we walk around here, brother. We know that we are the indigenous people. We don't use that lingo. That's reclassification. And that's brainwashing signs of indoctrination right there, my brother. We got to get rid of the whole African thing. We're not African. We're Americans. We're indigenous black Americans. We're foundational black Americans. But you're right. You are right, though. Louis Farrakhan knows my... Listen, I rock with Farrakhan. Farrakhan is knowledgeable, man. Farrakhan is knowledgeable, man. And I'm a Malcolm X, Nat Turner, Frederick Douglass type person, Marcus Garvey. I'm not really the MLK type dude, you know what I mean? I do not stand behind how ICE is being ran, managed, and the smooth brain of people. That's why I say it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Now, I understand what they're doing, what their job description is. but I don't understand how they're doing it because it's starting to look like tyranny. It's starting to look like tyranny to me. Keep that pity BS for yourself. Who are you referring to? What pity? What pity? Here we go. We got another one, chat. What pity? Boy, I tell you, boy, y'all you rig your little heads in here, don't you? You pop your little heads in. I'm gonna just let the sun shine on you and naturally burn you every time you come here. I'm gonna scorch your ass. Come on. Come on, Hans. What's your name? You still here, Hans? Hans Ketchup, are you still here? Keep that pity BS for yourself. What pity? What pity BS? Everyone in here is agreeing with me. And we're having a very cordial conversation, very meaningful conversation. And then you come in here with that. What BS? America was founded before you was bought. You a damn lie. I was never bought here. I am American. Guess who's not American? You are. We have proof that you came here by boat, you settler, you Westerner. Pioneer, huh? Pioneer, huh? Let me give you a hint. Do you know if you return home to Europe, you live 3 years longer than you do staying here in a place where the sun was not meant for you? Huh? You can look that up. You can look that up. Yep, 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 yep. I'm all American. I'm all American. You know who's not American? You. That's why we call you European. Caucasus Mountains, Caucasians, Western Hemisphere. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, see, you can't bring that whitewashing and indoctrination here, homie. You can't bring that here, because I know what it is. I've done the research. I've done the research. You don't belong here. You're the biggest immigrant. You're the biggest immigrant. And I ain't talking about white folks. I'm talking about racist white people like you. Racist white people like you. See? Now y'all around here rounding up all the brown people. Ice, ice, ice. And y'all need to be rounding yourselves up and getting the hell up out of here too. Because y'all came here like open borders too. You came here colonizing. You came here threatening war, bringing famine, diseases, and everything. You know how to wash your own ass until a black man showed you. We were already here. None of us have ties. You need to look up the $5 Indian Act. You need to study the Erasure Act. You need to look up the Trail of Tears. You need to read about those Potomac Indians. You need to read about them Mayas and those Incas and those Aztecs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You need to read about those black Seminoles and Cherokees and the Arawak tribes. Yeah, that's what you need to do, you damn dummy. You know who you talking to? We are foundational. Don't none of us have lineage that trace back to Africa, you damn dummy. But your lineage traces back to Europe. Huh? Huh? Exactly. All of us grew up with our parents, our great grandparents, and everything telling us who we really were, telling us who we really are. None of them said African, Indian, dumbass. You can't tell somebody who they are when they know who the hell they are. See, this is what I'm talking about right here, y'all. What about Africa? I have nothing to do with Africa. I have nothing to do. You know why I'm siding about it? Because Africa ain't got I ain't got nothing to do with Africa. I'm American. Let's talk about America, dummy. You see what I'm saying? Who cares? Okay, now in current says, Hans Archive, Africa is wonderful. Can't build. Ever heard of the wonders called the pyramids? Probably not by judging how you articulate yourself as a low IQ man. Exactly. And he's not going to admit how they around here shooting the tips of the noses off of statues because they know. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Everything comes from black, homie. Everything came from black. You ain't never heard of the mitochondrial gene, dumbass? Huh? Huh? You ain't from heaven with that type of mindset. This is what gets me about Christians. Now he wants to be a Christian. Now he's bringing up heaven. This racist mindset coming here causing this division, and now he wants to claim that. Bro, if heaven is, man, come on, man. Why do Africans and black folks not get along at all? Different people, like Haitians and Jamaicans. Let me tell Hans something that's gonna piss him off. Did you know that the rest of the world is 70% melanated? So did you know that you Europeans are actually the minority globally? Did you know that? Did you know that? Hmm? And you're worried about your birth rates decreasing? Huh? You look 90 at the age of 40? Oh, y'all, here you go. Why? Can I dropping facts on you? Huh? Why y'all keep molesting those children? Huh? Why y'all make up 2977? Why 29% of y'all middle-aged white men from the age of 41 on up is always convicted of S crimes against women and children and animals? Why can't you put down a chihuahua? Huh? Why can't you keep your hands off them women? Talk about that. Talk about that. Do that. Talk about how y'all destroyed the earth. Talk about it. Jim Crow, white people. Slavery, white people. Holocaust, white people. World War I, white people. World War II, white people. Vietnam, white people. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. The Erasure Act, white people. The $5 Indian Act, white people. Redlining, white people. Zip coding, white people. Lynching, white people. Reconstruction Act, white people. Who the you talking to, fool? Who you talking to, fool? Look in your, bruh. I'm putting the mirror up in front of you, showing you your damn reflection. And you don't like what you see. I advise you to change it. I advise Planned Parenthood, white people. Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, looked at black people as a pestilence, a disturbance, and she wanted to find a way to get rid of us as quiet and as sneakily as possible. You tell me why my sisters, why our women are still going into hospitals right now today having babies, and the babies are coming out unalive and the women are coming out sterile. Tell me. Tell me. You don't want to talk about that, though. You don't want to talk about that. Why you still marrying your mama and your sister, Hans? Huh? Why? Why? Why can't you keep your hands off of things that don't belong to you, Hans? Why? Why can't you mess with women your age, Hans? Why? 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 Why can't you keep your ass in Europe, Hans? Oh, look, keep that emotional BS to yourself. No, I'm telling you the truth. I ain't said nothing that's unreasonably untrue yet. Everything I've said has been right on the money. Right on the money. Right on the money. But you know what? Y'all dumbasses even do it to yourselves right now. Name any other black countries going to war against each other right now. Nope, that's the white people too. Oh, but you don't like the truth. You don't like the truth. 2977, Hans. 29% of all middle-aged white men are convicted at a 77% rate of all S crimes. Like it and or not. Like it and or not. Huh? You still want to talk, Hans? Who's low IQ? Hans? You're down degenerate? Come on, man. See, this is what I mean about, see, I'm going to say it again. This is why I rock with good folks. I don't rock with ignorant people. I don't like people. I don't like people. I like good folks. Good folks. There's nothing about me that's racist. Because I'm stating facts, that's racist. Because I'm giving you history, that's racist. Because you can't look at your afflictions in the eye, face them, and fix them, that's racist. Because I'm putting it out there. I'm very diverse. I love everybody. But I'm not going to sit here and lie and just to pacify your racism. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's nothing about me that's racist. It's because I'm bringing it to the forefront and you don't like hearing it. Now you want to pull the victim card and call somebody else racist. You can't call somebody else racist. There's no such thing as black supremacy. What the do we own? What the fuck have we taken over? Only y'all do that. Only racist white people do that. Not good white folks, racist white people. Real talk. Y'all can get him up out of here anytime y'all ready. Y'all can get him up out of here anytime y'all ready. There was a perverted S club with high school football players didn't do is people I knew. Nothing happened because their parents were. Man, listen, there's accounts of judges out of Kentucky that had these S rings messing with the sheriff's daughters, underage daughters. Right now, they're trying to drop the law, consensual law age down to 14. To 14. To the age of 14. Black people ain't making that law. That's them. Half the age of consent is going to be dropped down to 14. 14. You mean to tell me a 40-year-old white man can't find a 38 to 42-year-old white woman to be with? You got to drop it down to age of 15? Are you kidding? 14, excuse me. Are you kidding me? And we're the ones with the problem? We're the racists? Are you kidding me? Boy, the way some of y'all think is alarming. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. How many hand? It's overwhelming, man. It's overwhelming the way some people can think, man. The things the things y'all subscribe to, man. You know what I'm saying? We need more visionaries, man. It's nothing but mercenaries here. We need more visionaries, man. The things that people subscribe to and support is just astounding to me. Astounding. You gonna sit here and call somebody racist, but y'all the ones making all these laws to drop the age of consent down to 14 because y'all can't compete among everybody. Y'all mad because we got y'all women too? Y'all mad about that too? Huh? Y'all mad about that too? That makes no sense. Bullcrap, man. I am and don't want to understand why I was freaking diddled as a very young child too. I understand. Exactly. Exactly. Who cares? Exactly. Not they women, they kids. Right. Right. But they don't want to talk about that. We racist now. We're racist now. We start speaking the truth. Now we racist. I couldn't think of anything better in the world to do right now with my platform. You know what I'm saying? Because look, we got them shook up, y'all. They like that Elvis song. We got them all shook up. They shook up. They come in here with it. They started but can't finish it. You see what I'm saying? They started and can't finish it. Y'all think I'm going to be on here and I don't know what's going on? I read all day, man. I study. I'm a historian. I look at policies. I follow politics. I took debate in high school. Don't play with me, man. Can someone translate? I don't speak Ebonics. Well, get your Canadian ass out of here. We don't speak Quebec either. We don't speak Quebec either. Get your Canadian ass out of here. Hell, you mean you don't speak Ebonics? Y'all know what moderators, clean them up. Y'all know what to do. I was part of history living behind the iron. Oh, let's talk about the Iron Curtain. Uh-oh. That is IHOP related. That is, are we talking Euro Scott? Okay. Are we talking IHOP? Euro Scott? Are we talking I'm trying to code this. We call it IHOP over here. We know that things is real. And you said the iron, are we talking IHOP? British military, West Berlin. I feel you. Thank you for getting that food out of here, man. Thank you, man. We're gonna keep it civilized up in here. Cause it ain't even that type of party, man. Everybody's ready to hold a discussion and get along, man. I'm starting to think some of these evil people are generating. Thank you. They don't. Do they understand that they are supporting that? They are supporting PDF. Do they understand that? Do they understand that? No, I'm really finna piss somebody off now because they're quick to mention their forefathers, right? Thomas Jefferson was a well-known PDF, and he was still a president. Sally Hemings, age 12 to 14. He constantly raped that little 12-year-old slave girl. They got 6 kids together. Somebody Google the Hemmings Jefferson Foundation out of Ohio right now, Cleveland, Ohio, and tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. And now you're trying to drop the age of consent down to 14 years old. How old did I just tell you Sally Hemings was? White supremacists are the wilting and crumbling as they watch their corruption lose power. Exactly. I like that now in the current, and it's true. And we need to constantly apply pressure. We need to constantly apply pressure. Let these people know that we know the truth. Let them know that their brainwashed, indoctrinated little crap they put out there, history, it's not accurate. We know. We know. We know. My man said he started at 9 years old. So how do you feel about what's going on globally? Euro Scott, be a leader, not let's know your exactly real history. Real history, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. We know the real history of these popes. We know the real history of everything they do in these churches. We know who unalive more people. We know all the, come on, man. All of these school unalivings and all this public, and y'all trying to say black people are the most violent and we do it the most. Miss me with that, man. Are we counting colonization too? Are we counting what y'all just did in Venezuela too? Because that was over 33 Cubans protecting Maduro that America just assassinated. Come on, man. Come on, man. And that whole thing with turning points and the Epstein files, all of that's connected to PDF. All of that. All the PDFs, man. Watching the world blow up watching the world blow up, people being turned on each other. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. PDF file is a resume requirement to get those $1 million deals because they in the club. I agree. On the mountain, okay, I'm white American, Hispanic, white. Can I be your friend? Okay, I'm white American, Hispanic, white. Can I be your friend? Your your ethnicity has nothing to do with whether we are friends or not, man. You ain't never disrespected me. I'm supposed to not like you because you don't look like me. I'm supposed to not rock with you because you don't look like me. Come on, man. I'm not sticking up for Maduro. No. What I'm saying is there is a, okay, watch this. Watch this. Watch this, Mr. Paramedic. There's lots of people who don't like Donald Trump. There's lots of people who do like Donald Trump. Okay? There's people who have bounties on Donald Trump's head right now, globally. If those people exercise the same sovereignty that America exercised going to get Maduro, how would we feel with them invading our country and snatching our leader, whether we like him or not? That's what I'm addressing. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Now, if he would have went to Cuba and done something like this, he'd be a hero. Free Cuba. But the way he did it, it looks bullyish. How many people, Mr. Paramedic, I know where you're going with this, and I agree with you, but how many people have been unalive right here too? How many people have been unalive right here on American soil too, my brother? But we all know how much y'all support them, so keep it up. We'll stay quiet. Support who? Blame the youth violence on the music industry pumps who feel private. The Jays own most of your music labels too. They're not letting people put out conscious music. They only want music that's going to divide. We should have dominance in the Western Hemisphere. Why? Why? If you want dominance in the Western Hemisphere, you should have never left the Western Hemisphere. Why do you have to have dominance everywhere you go? Why can't you mind your business? Why? Why? Why can't we keep our hands off of things that don't belong to us? Why can't we take care of America first? Then Hollywood glorified the gangsters instead of telling where at least this is what they wanted to do. This is what helped destroy communities. This is what helped destroy building cultural bridges so that we all would learn to love each other and get along. You see what I'm saying? These are all the obstacles and the blockage that our government puts into place to keep us divided. And in the process, they're conquering us because they got us bickering back and forth. When the biggest problem should be the country. The biggest problem should be all of the taxation. The biggest problem should be all of the racism, all of the lies. Okay, go Samurai. I like what you just said. And Baby Bubba, I'm with you because it's never been great. It's never been great. You know what I'm saying? But Go Samurai says America is for IHOP first. I agree. And I'm waiting on someone to explain to me why IHOP is so damn important. Now in the current, I don't believe anything the American government say. Stay out. There you go. That's where I'm at with it. That is the first sign. That is the first, how can I put this? That is the first thing we must do to downplay and to dismantle white supremacy. That right there. Stop believing every damn thing they tell us and get the hell away from that religious stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they're hollering Christian, 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 but nothing they're doing is Christian oriented from my understanding of what a Christian should be. Trump sucks balls, and I pray for his soul because I don't think he will make it to 28. Trump is setting this thing up to be a dictator. I don't know if y'all understand this, but when y'all see these Trump 2028 hats and flags and stuff, these are people who know that the only way they can pull this off is if he starts a war. Ladies and gentlemen, America never changes chiefs during a war. So as long as that war is reigning, we have that same president. If Trump starts these wars before he's out of office, guess what? America now has a dictatorship under Donald Trump because we're not going to push him out of presidency as long as there's a war going on this soil. Either here or foreign, it's not going to happen. So when you see Trump 2028 flyers, stop thinking that it can't happen because it can happen. All we have to do is have someone like Iran declare war and act upon it. American government and the people pulling the strings are very horrible, evil people. Bro, why they hate? What hate? What hate? What hate? What hate are you talking about? Like Sister Sled says, we are family. Paco Knight, what are you talking about? That's racist. What are you talking about, my man? Okay, who cares says they could have put oil wells. They could have put oil wells without us helping. LOL. Interesting. Russia gets most of their oil, I believe. Russia and China. That's why Russia and China and Iran and everyone is ticked because they already had dibs in this oil. They've already signed contracts with Venezuela to receive this oil that America just went over there and basically strong-armed. Iran called our U.S. government and said, bring it, beasties. Go to Samurai, you a trip. Are you trying to get people to fly planes in the buildings again? Because this is how you get people to fly. What the hell is you talking about? Boy, some of y'all are sick in the head. Is that what you hear in this conversation? Boy, you wake up radical, don't you? Somebody take his pencils. Somebody search him for firearms. They need to search this boy house right now, whoever this is. Whoever, because boy, this might be, this person right here gonna do something to a school today. Y'all get this person handled right here. What is that? SL, I can't say that. Something 69. Yeah, they sick, man. Y'all remember them. Y'all gonna see them on the news. Ain't nothing we said in here going back to anything. Boy, is that your understanding? Your teacher told you 2 plus 2 is 4, and you say, nah, you lying hoe is 5? Where do you get that from right here? Are you trying to get people to fly planes in the building? Your government did that, dummy. Tell the truth about it. Ooh. Ooh. That was staged. That was staged. There's a difference between an explosion and an implosion, dummy. Jet fuel burns everything, dummy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Our military and our country can't be that great. If those planes really got in here and did that to those Twin Towers, we can't be that great. Come on, man. Tell the truth about it, allegedly. Tell the truth about it, man. Huh? If we don't have a major influence over the hemisphere, then the Chinese and Russians will have it. Simple geopolitics. You know what's even more simpler? Stop worrying about what the hell is going on globally and fix what you have going on right here wrong in the country domestically. Take care of the people. Pass the right policies. Get everyone on the same page. Make America great again before you go trying to colonize things and only make it better for the top 1% that governs America. Make sense about it. We talking about geopolitics. Come on, man. I'm a very chill dude, my man. Very chill, Paco. Very chill. You seem very chill too. That's why I was trying to wonder what are you talking about with the racism, you know? We hold discussions, my man. We try to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to mind their business. Everybody need to mind their business. Look, this man gonna tell me to mind my business when I said he might be the next one to do this to a school. This man woke up depressed, man. He's writing a manifesto right now, allegedly, man. Y'all call your local Walmarts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call your Seventh-day Adventist churches right now. Tell them not to go. This man right here woke up in a bad mood, man. What is that? Slee Stack, whatever, 69? Man, listen, man. Y'all better do something about him, man. Y'all gonna see this guy on the news now, I'm telling you. He's gonna go in a Walmart bathroom. He's gonna dress up like a woman or a man and look like he's part of the trans community. And he's gonna write inscripted things on those. And y'all better do something about it, man. Okay, that man got mental health problems, man. He woke up depressed. He don't like himself. You talking about stay out of Canada? I don't give a damn about Canada. I don't even give a damn about you. I'm in the United States. You in my live stream in the United States. They got the U.S. Hell you mean? We got ICE. Bring your ass. I dare to leave Canada. I dare to. Where's my damn phone? Hello, ICE. I dare to leave Canada. Some blah, 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 3 guidance. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. God, Jesus, Satan. You just defined a human being. All of us have those 3 qualities in us. It's the balance between good and evil. Oh yeah, knock them back, Paco. Knock them back. Knock them back. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See, that's what Americans are supposed to do. See, that's the American way right there. That's the American way. See, Paco, I rock with you, man. That's the American way. Part of it is because of preaching, but it's much deeper than that. I'm with you, who cares? I'm with you, who cares? I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? But you have to buy the next 2 rounds. Ah. All right. Christian Preacher says, facts. All right. The now and the current says, Rastafari only for me, brother. Free the people's mind. Exactly. Free the people's mind. See, I say think free, live free. But free your mind is a good thing too, man. Euro Scott says, yes. Paco Knight says, not true. Nah, not true. Who cares? Say they are asking for your life savings in these churches from the poorest of the poor. Talk about it. Talk about it. Lock the doors. Lock the doors. Don't let nobody out. Lock the doors. How much money he say he needed, y'all? He was trying to collect. Lock the doors. Ushers, lock the doors. You know what I'm saying? These churches are the biggest. Oh my God, bro. And they are protected, bro. They are protected. Like they are non-profit organizations, man. You know, the 501(c)(3). Come on, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. They sell you the gospel. They sell you a dream. They sell you a lie. Mr. Paramedic, I'm an actual EMT. I never doubted you. EMT, 60% of my patients have problems from drugs. That is a problem, period, and we should go after the causes. Okay, so go after it domestically because we're letting it in. I'm also old enough to remember them leaving trucks and trailers in black communities full of drugs and weapons and everything else in the 80s when crack first hit, my man. Your government, your big pharmaceutical companies are the biggest drug dealers in this country. Who's going after them? Who's going after them? Come on now, we're steady looking foreign instead of looking domestic. We got to sweep in front of our own front door before we go try to clean somebody else's house. You cannot throw rocks in a glass house, my man. You can't throw stones in a glass house. Now, I know what you're saying, and again, you're right, but it should start here first. America first, right? Make America great again, right? The people first, right? So start putting other people in other countries first, fix what we have going on here, and then maybe we can get to resolving other issues globally. But I know what you're saying. No disrespect to what you're saying. Who's trolling me? He has to create a war to also deflect away from. Bingo. Bingo. Euro Scott, you've been cooking since you touched down too, man. Euro, I like your mind. I like your mind. You know what I'm saying? Paco Knight says Trump hate. Somebody got kicked out. Who cares? If we are in war, that's what it takes. See, man, I like smart, cerebral people, man, and well-read people. LOL. Some people need to pick up a book. The only book they know how to pick up is the Bible. That's why they still indoctrinated and brainwashed. That's the only book they know how to pick up. Okay, Paco Knight says not racist. Never that, bro. Nah, yeah, not racist. Good for you, good for us, good for Venezuela. How can you say that if they came over here and acted in the same manner that we acted and snatched up Trump and Melania, how do the American people feel? How do the American people feel? If right now someone decides, hey, I don't like what America and ICE is doing to the American people, let's go over there and get Trump. I don't like the fact that they just unalived Nicole Good. Let's go over there and get Trump. I don't like what he's doing to American people. They're protesting right now in Minnesota, Minneapolis, and all this. Let's go get Trump. How do we feel and what do we do if that happens to us, whether we like Trump or not? Do we now become American first? Do we now do we now come together and unify as a great country to fight this war because now we feel disrespected because someone has come over here and taken our leader, our president? Someone has disrespected our country. Now someone has to F around and find out. How would we feel? How would we feel? We signed them long ago, my man. Oil leases. Chavez ignored them. China and Russia can't call dibs on our oil. Again, Mr. Paramedic, I agree, and I know what you're saying, but there is not what you do, it's how you do it. There's always a better solution than the way it was done. That's why we have global summits. That's why we have NATO. That's why we have world leaders and world discussions. There's just a better way. It doesn't always have to be so barbaric. It doesn't always have to be so colonial. It doesn't. There's a better way. This guy again, mind your business. Mind your business and get up. Okay, will someone please relieve Slee Stack 69 of his trolling duties, please? Can y'all get him out of here? Only hate is the hate America produced from the pain and the hate they inflicted. Whew. That was a loaded statement. I can't even hate on that. I can't even hate on that. I can't even hate on that. Much respect. Woo! Baby Bubba didn't come in here playing. Baby Bubba came in here swinging, boy. Baby Bubba ain't trying to hit for get on first base. He don't want a single or a double. He come in here hitting grand slams, boy. I'm gonna read that again. Baby Bubba said, only hate is the hate America produced from the pain and the hate they inflicted. Damn it, man. I can't say nothing. I can only agree. I can only agree. I can't say nothing. Don't get me started on the drug boats with. How do we know it was actually drugs on those boats?
Those were fishing boats. You could have pulled up with the Coast Guard and seized them. You could have shut the engine out. You didn't have to do it the way it was done. How do we know what was actually on those boats? And explain why when those two people survived that explosion and they were hanging on to the debris, explain why he went back and cleaned it up. Explain that. I want to know. I want to know. In fact, they didn't know what they deserved, so they had to steal it from themselves. Whoo, whoo, whoo. We cooking now, y'all. 2023, 170,000 pounds of ice seized. Where is it coming from? How does America make money off of it? Because America, listen, I don't know not one D boy that's in his kitchen cooking up Fenty. Only your government can do that. Only your government can do that. I don't know not one D boy. I don't know not one chemically inclined person right now, you know what I'm saying, that's in their kitchen cooking up Fenty. That would be your government. Those opioids, that would be your government. That ain't got nothing to do with, come on, man. Come on, man. Coca been around. Coca by this oldest age. Coca been around. Coca is like retroactive. We you know it's been here. That was our government. The CIA did that. They started the come on. They funded that and started that. This thing goes way back, man. C-Stat 69. Stay out of Canada, bro. I'll catch a flight there and get a Canadian girlfriend and everything. Get them now in the current. Get them. All right, Joe Bradley said, hey, man, you seem like a good person. I come here in peace. Can I ask a question? Ask anything, my man. We here to talk. Ask anything. Ask anything, my man. Euro Scott says, start being a real president for the people. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Ain't that a slogan for the people? Yeah, start being for the people. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We are not in the same page. Jean Jacques Dessalines. Don't do this. Don't do this. Cause listen, I listen to Neferkari Dessalines all the time, and I love his content. You know what I mean? And I know what his family and his lineage has gone through. And I see the last name. Don't do that. Don't. Who do you say not on the same page? I know that name. I know that name right there. And that's respect right there to that lineage, that name, Dessalines. Y'all do not know the importance of that last name right there. I'm telling y'all. I've done my research. That is of a Haitian descent. My man, Haiti, right? Haiti, right? John Jacques, is it? Dessalines? Dessalines? That's Haitian descent, right? Because I've done my research on that last name. I've done my research on, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Where y'all from, that name that carry weight in Haiti, y'all. If y'all want to know something like how we have our heroes in America, like how we have our civil rights leaders and activists, man, that name right there in Haiti, that Dessalines, man, come on, man. That's big right there. That's big right there. That's big. Respect, man. Respect. Respect, man. Respect, man. You know what? I'm gonna make you a moderator too. I don't know if we agreeing or disagreeing, but I've done so much history, man, and research on Haiti, and that last name always pop. Man, listen, man. Respect, respect. Look at the Africa Bible, Book of Ethiopia, Enoch, Jubilee. You must understand the beginning of history and who cherry picked history. Exactly. But see, I just go a little bit deeper with it. I'm not a religious person. I know that this stuff causes division as well. I know about Constantine. I know when Jesus was written in as a divine entity. You know what I'm saying? 325 AD. He was written in. There was no J in the Hebrew alphabet at the time. And all of this is plagiarized from Horus and Osiris and Krishna and Ganesh and Mithra. It goes on and on. Come on, man. Be respectful and you can stay simple. Exactly. Get them who cares.
Ethiopia is very interesting, and they have the oldest church in the world. Baby Bubba says, Slee Stack, chill out, you bugging. Baby Bubba, welcome to the moderator family. Baby Bubba, welcome to the moderator family, my man. Baby Bubba came in here cooking. All right. Mr. Paramedic, that MG notice are on point. Mr. Paramedic, I'm waiting to make you a moderator. I'm just trying to see if we on the same page. Like, I agree with a lot of the stuff you're saying, but we have our disagreements too. I mean, I don't mind the disagreements. I'm just trying to see if we really rocking together. You know what I'm saying? I rock with you. I'm trying to see where you at, because I've been waiting to make you a moderator too, because you cook when you cook, and I'm going to give you your credit. They may have the Ark of the Covenant. There, if the Bagel Boys don't. Oh, you know what? You know what? That's Cellini's. That's Cellini's. That's Cellini's. I know what you're cooking. I know what you're cooking. Um, Listen, I'm not gonna say too much, but brother, knowledge is knowledge. When you know you. I like you, Dessalines. I like you. I like you. I like you. I'm just not gonna say too much, but I like you, man. I struggle with mental health. I hope the Lord and happiness finds that man. Who cares says evil has control of this world, and that's just facts. That is facts. That is facts. Stephen Webb says, we not Americans until we have equal wealth, period. There it is. There it is. You should not have two classes or three classes of Americans. It should only be one class. If we're a wealthy country, we should be a wealthy people. I agree. I agree, Stephen Webb. I agree. Now, this is the mindset we need to have when we say America first. Right here. Fix our problems here domestically before we look abroad, man. That's what I'm talking about. I like that, Stephen Webb. Good comment, my man. Who cares? There has never been equality in America, unfortunately. Who cares also says, yes, Drewski nailed it. Hey, didn't Drewski nail that, though? Didn't Drewski nail that? Drewski did that. That man come up to Drewski car to end Thompson. I need you to pray for my wife. He say, have you joined the church? Have you served? Have you paid your tithes? He say, no. He say, get the fuck off of my car. Hey, Drewski nailed it, man. Drewski nailed that, man. Props to Drewski, man. They paying their taxes to the elites, man. They helping for exactly, and a lot of people don't understand that. 34 people in here, man. There was 20 an hour ago. You rocking it, man. We here to help. Thank you so much. Who cares? Thank you so much. And we're trying to grow it, and I want everyone to view this as a platform where they can come speak freely and get their opinions out there without being judged and criticized and slandered. We all need to learn how to talk, and we all need to learn how to agree to disagree. No doubt we should. It wouldn't be profitable if people didn't want it. I say this a lot when I read Mr. Paramedic comments, but again, dude, I agree. I can't go against you. That's what I'm trying to see if we rock together or not. I don't. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Original famous baller says, stay focused, carry on. Who cares says, yeah, thumbs up, y'all. Let's hit that like button, man. The more likes we get, man, they'll push this live, man. And we could have like hundreds of people in here and really be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to risk of what we. I'm going to tell you what I do like about Trump. The same thing I like about ICE. Their ability to not give a. That's what I do like about Donald Trump. That's what I do like about ICE. Their ability to not give a. The fact that they don't discriminate. That's what I do like about the two. Honestly. Honestly. Trump has balls of steel. ICE has balls of steel. They don't discriminate. Anybody can F around and find out. That's their mentality. That's why I do. That's what I do like about them. All right, Steven says, I give Trump his props. He's worth the risk from what we've been getting. I mean, the world was kind of sleeping under Biden, but I mean, it's still a poison. Trump has his good and his bad, just like any other human being. But this right here, this is kind of bad. The non-occurrence says, Steven, good luck with that. All right, Kinky Koala. The Kinky Koala says, people who obey federal law and are nonviolent are those who can contribute to society. Mm, I agree. But even someone who served prison time, who's been reconformed and rehabilitated through the system, can still be an active, what I'm saying, member of society and a productive member of society as well. Respectfully, 90% of Christians don't read the Bible. No, they don't. They don't. Because they would see all the slavery that's in the Bible. They would see all the hate in the Bible. They would know that God in that Bible unalive more people than what the devil ever did. Real talk. Real talk. That Bible is brainwashed, man. It's starting to cause lots of that Christian stuff is, man. Y'all don't realize, man, when Christianity touched down, warfare came with it, man. People was being persecuted and beheaded because they didn't want to subscribe to it, and you forced it on them. Christianity has lots of blood on its hands, man. America cries terrorism and plays victim, then that happens to them. When that happens to exactly, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. See, that's why I made you a moderator because you be hitting on all. That's what I was saying too. The now and the current. Maduro lost 2 elections. Yeah, he wasn't recognized as the leader. You're right. You don't have to like Trump. Just not do illegal activity. Who does more illegal activity than Trump, than these politicians? All right. Stephen Webb, I think I just said that I agree with you. He was not the legit leader. Isn't it funny that there hasn't been a war since Vietnam? Actually, the last war was Desert Storm. My father fought in it. I still have his uniform. I have his flag right here. And I would not let that go unnoticed. Desert Shield to Desert Storm, 1991-92, Iraq. I would not let that go unrecognized. I can pull his uniform out right now. He was a commanding officer. So that was not the last war. Kinky Koala America is funded and founded on illegal activity. Yes, true. That's what the now and the current just said. All right. The now and the current also says, Bosley Stack. It was a play. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Boy, y'all took a long time to get him out of here. Boy, y'all patient as hell. LOL. Someone got him first. LOL. Not used to have. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. Oh, yeah. Let's not judge a country for what the founders did hundreds of years. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do unto others as you want them motherfuckers to do unto you. Real talk, man. Real talk. Division breeds hate. I agree. I agree. I agree. Who cares? I'm hot with it today, brother. Itchy fingers. Hey, y'all get them out of here, boy. Y'all get them out of here, boy. Shout out to the moderators, man. Salute to the moderators, man. You know what I'm saying? And let's start putting America first in the chat, man. Let's put people first in the chat, man. Can I just get everybody that's in here, man, just to put, you know what I'm saying, me first in the chat. Put me first in the chat. We want the people first, and we make up the people. So if we want America first, can y'all start putting me first in the chat, man? Me first. I want to see me first. Me first. Uh-oh, we got one here that's calling us a bum, y'all. Trolling around bots. He's a bot. He's a bot. Really? Trolling around bots? I don't even drink soda, my man, so there's no way I do coke. With a nose like mine, would you do it? One time it'd be an overdose. See the size of my nose? I would never do that, my man. I'm trying to live. Stephen Webb says, so we just allow the D-Rugs to continue because they already here, but then complain about the D-Rugs being in the neighborhood. Stephen Webb, let's do it like this because there's two different ways to look at this. And I want to look at this from a very diverse standpoint, and that's the dynamic I'm trying to steer right now in this conversation. That's the dynamic I'm trying to engineer here. We can either say when it was the war on D-Rugs, knowing that the government and the CIA put these drugs out there to lead to mass incarceration of our people, 1993, 1994, that crime bill. We could either say it was racially engineered and no one gave a damn. They only wanted to lock black people up when it was us just trying to make a way. Or we can say when it's white people involved in making these pharmaceuticals and these D-Rugs that they get 1-800 hotline numbers and rehab numbers and all this other stuff. So I'm still going to say sweep around your own front door first before you go try to clean up around someone else's. The teapot can't call the kettle black, my man. It can't. I understand what you're saying, and you're right. So this is no shade at you. You said nothing wrong, but the only thing you're not saying is address it here first. Address it here first. Do you know how many countries there are that doesn't allow firearms or LBGTQ? So if they were to address firearms and firearm violence and LBGTQ, homosexuality in any other parts of the world, are they being hypocrites or are they standing on business because they implemented it at home first? So if we're going to stand on business about D-Rugs not being in our country, then what are we going to do about the D-Rugs that's already in our country, that's already causing people to overdose and lose their lives? We all know someone and that who's lost their life to Fetty and everything else. So what are we going to do about it right here? I'm sorry. If someone else is in another country passing away of those D-Rugs and those D-Rugs aren't here and we're living a full longevity type life here, then America first. At least it's not us. At least it's not us. But right now it is us, and we need to fix that problem because you and I should be tired of losing friends and loved ones to this fight with D-Rugs and these overdoses and everything else that people are suffering from. There's empty seats at dinner tables because of this domestically. Domestically, the CIA was bringing this stuff in. It's your government that's doing it. Hold them responsible. Can we just agree as a people we've been... Yes, I can agree to that. Euro Scott says, Stephen Webb, no, you don't break international law. Exactly. That's what leads to war crimes. Exactly. Exactly. China sent people to teach them to cook Fenty and press the fake. Yeah, yeah, yep, 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 yep. And that's your big pharma companies, but they're not complaining about that. Now, is that foreign or is that domestic? Because last time I checked, that was domestic. And that was an American problem. But we're talking about Venezuela and Trinidad and Uruguay and everybody else bringing it up. Ain't nobody seen no damn D-Rug on no damn Venezuelan boat. Ain't nobody pulled out a damn kilo yet and said, look, I told you. Come on, man. We ain't seen no cocaine bears, no nothing. All this stuff they done blew up, we ain't seen a cocaine whale. Huh? We ain't seen none of that. Can't nobody validate that claim, man. Now they send the chemicals, man. Exactly. International. All right. Stephen Webb says international law means nothing, especially when it's with nations who started the slave trade and still don't apologize. At least America tells us what happened to us. America don't tell us what happened to us. Stephen Webb, go a little deeper with that one, my man. Go a little bit deeper. Like elaborate on that, my man. Cause you're a smart guy, so I wanna make sure I'm not getting your comment misunderstood. Yeah, go a little deeper on that, my man. Elaborate. Stephen Wells says international law means nothing, especially when it's with nations who started the slave trade and still don't apologize. I agree there. At least America tells us what happened to us. I disagree right there. Can you explain that last part, my man? Euro Scott says you need a president supporting Americans, not the richest. Exactly. Boss, what about Central and South America and 52 Muslim nations? Comment. Why do we care what other people believe? If America's First Amendment tells you that you have the right to practice religion, it didn't say that you only had to be Christian. Why does Christians attack Muslims? What is the hate about? What is the hate about? Lord forbid y'all start attacking atheists. Damn. A person has the right to believe whatever the hell they want to believe. That's their reality. We are all taking different roads to get to the same damn place. That's what I don't understand about this religious bullshit, man. It ticks me off. We let something like that divide us? Can't none of us confirm this damn God? Can't none of us confirm which religion is true? You can only rock with what the hell you believe, man. Real talk. You can only rock with what the hell you believe. America was part of the countries defining international law. Rwanda 94 genocide, 800,000 people. Why did we stand down after it was over? America declared it a genocide. Michael Jeffrey, African descent is like 1,000 times older and European. True, except we're using the word African. Now, if you're going back African, just using it as a timeline, like the mother or the fatherhood of birth, you know what I'm saying? Like the motherland, yes. But if we're using African to describe black people here in America, then we're off on that, man. We're not African Americans. Stephen Webb, and who cares? We literally protect the entire world. So would rather the Venezuelan people stay suffering. You got American people suffering right now. And we are discussing the well-being of a damn Venezuelan. I ain't never been to Venezuela. A Venezuelan can't even vote in the damn American election. And we care more about the Venezuelan people than the people right here who fought for this damn nation, than children who are going hungry, children who are going missing, children who are being molested. Are we kidding? I can't. I got to walk away to Kumbaya for a minute. Somebody got to make this make sense to me. Somebody got to make this make sense to me. Somebody got to make this make sense to me, man. So we're just going to disregard everything that's going on right here domestically, and we're just going to look abroad and play hero. But we can't play superhero to the people and the taxpayers of this damn country that's supposed to be so great. And we can't. Come on, man. Come on, man. Governments let garbage happen and then come in like a savior. We're on the same page ideologically, but not politically, I think. And that's okay. I can work with that because I know your heart is in the right place. And I know your heart is in the right place too, my man. That's why I don't have any disdain for you. Like, I rock with you. I know what you're saying. And it's okay for our politics to be different. I don't want our morality to be different. You see what I'm saying? I don't want us to be unethical in our views and our approach. That's what I'm saying. So I need our moral compasses to line up. I don't care if our politics don't line up. I want to make sure that our moral compass is aligned because that is the source of our humanity. That defines who we are. Mr. Paramedic said it's weird how that can happen. All right, Stephen Webb says, why were millions of Venezuelans celebrating what we did? That's what the news showed you. It could have been millions really pissed off about what we did too. But they're not going to show you that because they want to toot their own horn. My man, you got to get away from mainstream media, Mr. Webb. Now, I think you cool. You bring up some good points, and I mean, like, you do your research. You are on your foreign. Yeah, listen. You are well versed on what's going on across the world, internationally, globally. But are you as well as informed of what's going on right here? Are you even in America? You're in America, Stephen Weld? Not being funny. But we are all the same human race, not plural. I believe that. Yep. Euro Scott, Stephen Weld provide the evidence. I'm kind of waiting on that too. He's got my attention. And I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think he's like here trolling. You know what I'm saying? I think he really just he wants to be heard. So I'm gonna read his comments because he may say something that really I'm waiting for his response. I think that he means well. He's just not really articulating himself as transparently as he could. All right. Thanks. I will do a good job. You got it, baby Bubba. You came in doing a good job. Stephen, we have been the global police for a long time, man. I don't believe in violence unless protecting life and property. See, now I rock with what who cares. See what I'm saying? I rock with who cares. Like I believe the same thing. Hey, who cares? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, his skit was dead on the NASCAR skit. Hey man, I'm telling you, Drewski been killing it, man. Drewski been killing it. Then now in the current says, Stephen Webb, 6683. Sorry, bro, you don't protect the entire world. That's the narrative they paint you to keep you feeling like you need them. Exactly. They want us to feel like we are so damn heroic. Like we are some good damn Samaritans. And we can't even be good to each other right here. Our government not even good to us right here. That's what I'm saying. You got all these people like, hoorah, hoorah, America first. They don't even know the truth. Hit that like and say, I got to make you a moderator, man. See, Mr. Paramedic, I got to make you a moderator, man. That's that moderator talk right there, man. You gonna tell people to hit the channel and stuff now. I'm gonna make sure you get recognized for doing that now. See, I've been waiting this whole time to make you a moderator. Congratulations. Y'all, let's welcome Mr. Paramedic to the moderator family, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Euro Scott already subscribed to him and like, thank you, Euro. Guess what? Moderator. Welcome to the family, y'all. Y'all welcome Euro Scott in as a moderator to the family. All right. Kinky Koala says they don't exactly. Stephen Webb says, not just Biden, brother, 60 years. Bro, you keep making short little comments. Like, go into it, man. Stop talking in parables and peel back the damn onion and let's have a conversation, man. What am I supposed to take from not just Biden, brother, 60 years? What am I supposed to take from that? You talking about the war on the D-Rugs? The majority of the world aren't violent at all, and 1% just creating havoc. There it is. There it is. Who cares says religion has a lot of blood on its hands, and indeed it does. Indeed it does. Euro Scott says, who cares? Exactly. All right, Euro Scott. Mm-hmm. Iraq, Iran war. Yugoslavia. Huh? Come on, don't do that. Okay, my brother's in Desert Storm. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Shall I go at wars? Okay, great way to, okay. We seeing eye to eye, Euro. Yeah, 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 yeah. Andrew Sanchez. God bless your grandpa for protecting us in Desert Storm. He was actually my father, not my grandpa, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I don't want to kick people out of your house without your permission. Listen, you got my permission when I made you a moderator. You don't need my permission. You got the job. You're hired. Use your authority, sir. Use your authority. Hey, you can't be here running rampant like ice, though. If they come in here like ice, y'all, we got y'all know what to do, y'all. Use your authority. Use your authority. All right, Euro Scott says people first. Yes, I agree. America first. Me first. Me first. Me first. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm calling. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's wild. Just because we disagree don't mean we gotta be nasty and call out each other's names. Y'all gotta chill. Who's being called names? Stephen Webb, who called you a name? We don't do that up in here, man. We respect everybody walks, man. Everybody opinion. We don't do that up in here. Stephen Webb, who did that? Who cares? Come to Europe as our pop is healthier. You tell them Snoop Dogg from Timu. Why I gotta be Snoop Dogg from Timu, man? One time, he say Snoop Dogg from Timu. oh, oh hell, that's classic, man. I like that, man. I like that. Steven, who called you a name? I was busy. Yeah, I want to know who called him a name too, man. Cause we ain't gonna tolerate that. Who cares? Euro LOL. Yes, I am like a pop made with cane sugar, and only one pop in America makes that. LOL, my Who cares? Who cares? It's cooking, boy. Who cares? It's cooking. True, but if it benefits us, I'll take it. We got too many broken homes. Who cares says Europe food is 100% healthier because they have banned many put true, 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 true. Y'all, I'm so far down this chat right now, y'all. I'm so far down this chat. All right, that's a good. I know that was a hell of a good joke, wasn't it? That's a good joke. Snoop Dogg and Timu. Hey, that was a damn good one, boy. Whoever said that woke up high as hell, boy. They was smoking some good ganja while they was snoring, boy. That was a good one. They got my eyes rolling in here. Oh man. All right, Mr. Paramedic says you got a call in my man. I love to pick your brain. And this is why I do this, to be honest. Like I didn't choose this. It kind of chose me. You know what I mean? I do lots of reading. I've always stood on the truth. I know the truth. I'm not a fearful type person. I don't like to fit in. I rather stand out. So it kind of chose me. It kind of chose me. Hey man, y'all are great, man. Hey, that Snoop Dogg from Timu. That Snoop Dogg from Timu. Hey boy, that killed everything, man. Damn you for that. Whoever said that, damn you. Hey, 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 listen. Y'all talking about Snoop Dogg from Timu, huh? Snoop Dogg from Timu, and my dog got look. We got the herbal behind the ear, bro. We ready. See, for all y'all little Snoop Dogg jokes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it was funny as hell, man. That Snoop Dogg from Timu, that was funny. That was some funny, boy. For real. That was funny, boy. That was funny, boy. That was funny. If you ain't got nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. That is all I'm saying. Don't call me Snoop Dogg from Timu. I got me a free fat pre-roll yesterday when picking up edible. Hey, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Yeah, we need more of this. This right here, man. This right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna leave me alone. Look, we really look alike. Y'all leave me alone, man. Y'all leave me alone, man. I don't mind a fun live, man. I don't think everybody to be in here going at each other's throats and beefing and all of that. We all are different, man. That's what makes us unique in our own ways, man. That's what makes us so damn unique. That's what makes us so damn great. And that's what should make America so damn great. The fact that all of us are so unique and so different in our thought process that we can find different ways and implement different policies, different laws, different ideologies into really creating a melting pot here. You know what I'm saying? Unity in all communities. You know what I'm saying? First joint and probably LOL, I eat edibles and smoke road. Whoever came in calling me Snoop Dogg from Timu, they was on that Snoop Dogg. He was smoking some Snoop Dogg. They came in doing the Kendrick Lamar Crip Walk. They ain't like us Crip Walk. Calling me Snoop Dogg from Timu. That's some funny shit. Hey, bro, that's funny, bro. That's funny, bro. I think that's the joke of the day, bro. We gonna skip 10 minutes of discussion from the Timu joke. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't get over it. It was good. I'm a fan of comedy, man. I'm a fan of comedy. Y'all know me, I love to laugh. That shit was on. It was flame. You have a brain. You're ahead of 99% of America. Just saying. Thank you, Mr. Paramedic. And I feel the same way about you. I feel the same way about you. It's just I've taken time to actually observe, and I've taken time to actually know that it's okay to doubt. It's okay to think different and be different, man. You know what I'm saying? You just have to have substance. Some of that sick 33% weed that makes your heart thump and make your brain panic. Well, at least me. I feel you. I feel you. Hey, we finna open up the how high discussions now, huh? See what you done did, Snoop Dogg? See what you done did? See what you done did? Huh? My dog got the J behind the ear. Huh? He like, don't play. Don't play. All day, cuz. All day, cuz. All day, cuz. You know what I'm saying? All day, cuz. Hey, and this Snoop Dogg didn't come from Temu. He came from Amazon. That was a good one, man. He killed that. He killed that. Hey, you ain't wrong, man. That's what we all need to be doing right now, man. Popping a cold one, smoking a fatty, laughing, talking, conversing, and getting along, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. That's the American way to me. That's the American way to me. An opinion that has been fed to you isn't yours based on your opinions on your observable facts, not what MSM tells you to think. Right. Mainstream media will lead you into a trap. Yep. Okay, Euro Scott says American government is not fighting for the people of America. They're not. They're not. They're fighting to line their own pockets with cash and to come up. They say Trump has already tripled his value since he's been president. He's already tripled in value. Come on, man. I don't really care what people's politics are. What they say is different from what they do. If they're unaliving, stealing, that's bad stuff, you know. I agree. I agree. That's why I say we have to make sure our moral compass is always in alignment. You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant by that. You're right. All right, who cares says, Mr. Paramedic, LOL. We read books we think have divine discernment and like to let people speak their minds. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Bro, that's the worldwide way. I'm in UK, but you my brother. You my brother too. I don't care where you are, you my brother. I don't care where you are, you my brother. Nah. I don't care what color you are, you still my brother. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Kinky said, absolutely. Who cares also said, if you are damaging, stealing, and hurting people, they are coming for you. Who's coming? ICE? All right. Kinky Koala says, they're getting the illegal immigrants out. That's a start. Even if they are not doing right by America, at least something is being done. I expected nothing after all. I just expect them to treat everyone like humans in the process. You know what I mean? I understand they have a job to do rounding these people up, but you also have a job to do with treating people in a humane fashion, man. All right, Stephen Wells says, honestly, we have no idea of the real effects of the Green New Deal. The tax and the fight against oil destroyed the market. Not sure we can recover in one presidency. We wouldn't recover in 3 or 4 presidencies. Euro Scott, I'll be back soon, guys. Love to y'all. Love to you too, brother. Look forward to seeing you come back. All right, Kinky Koala. Well, yeah, criminals are still human. They are. They are. But criminals shouldn't be ignored. They shouldn't be ignored, but they should be treated like humans. All right? Every country deserves to know everyone in their country, but ICE is using a sledgehammer and should be using a scalpel. Now, here we go with this ICE thing again. I got to say this, man. The only thing I like about ICE or can respect about ICE is at least they're not just unaliving black people. Man, if y'all rewind time, man, there was a time every time you flip the news on, there was another black person being unalived by police, and there was protests and marches and Black Lives Matter and blah, blah, blah. At least ICE is letting anybody know they can get it. You know what I'm saying? ICE is letting anybody know they can get it. I don't think so. ICE is a victim of media misrepresentation, and that's true. Um, that that has some truth there because we are talking about mainstream media, but also, listen, I've seen ICE tearing down people's doors with battering rounds. I've seen ICE spraying people and arresting people and shooting tear gas and all of that at people when it wasn't warranted. Um, it's a militia. It ain't. It's not what you do. It's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not faulting them at what they do. I'm gonna critiquing them on how they're doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not against Trump, but I'll critique him on how he's doing things. I'm not a Trump hater. I don't hate anybody. I look at people's policies. You know what I mean? I look at people's policies. All right, and the media is the only going to show us the worst cases. When you label people as Nazis or they Gestapo, it incites people to be violent against those people. So you're asking why ICE is being more aggressive because the aggression showed toward them. Makes sense. I mean, hey, two things could be true. Cynthia Forney, 541, says, I love Snoop until I found out he was a dumpster Don supporter. Sorry about the politics. Don't be sorry. We talk about all of that stuff in his sister. We talking about all. Well, love my Snoop. Love my Snoop. Okay, love my Snoop. That's all I'm saying. Love my Snoop. I do like Trump gave everyone the option to self-deport and even pay them. Yeah, that was decent. That was decent. That was decent. But what Trump said after he started exiling them people wasn't cool. When the white farmers started suffering and Trump said that he thought the people in the inner city would take the jobs, I was like, Trump, you got me fucked up. Trump, Trump lost me on that one. What you mean the people in the inner city? Hell no, we ain't picking nothing ever again. No. Trump lost me on that one, y'all. Trump lost me on that one. You thought the black people in the inner city was gonna come out there and go to them farms? Hell no, children. No, no, no. Hell no. That ain't happening. Mm-mm. 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 All right, Mr. Paramedic says, there is also an option to self-deport. You know, if you're in this country and you're wrong, you shouldn't be here. I wouldn't have to do anything if people did it right. That's true. That's true. That is true. And that shouldn't be the case. Kinky Koala, what shouldn't be the case? What shouldn't be the case? All right, the Now in the Current says, the problem is some people just work a job and don't care where they are putting their allegiance. Very accurate statement. A, the Now in the Current has been cooking since they touched down in here. Boy, this brother woke up on fire. All right, Stephen Well, we would take the jobs if they paid. Don't say that out loud, Stephen. Stephen Well, don't say that out loud. That's supposed to be the quiet part. You know what I'm saying? Don't say it out loud. Cause I was thinking in my head, boy, if they start paying us inner city black folks to come out there back to the farm and pick stuff, boy, as long as boy, you better be paying me like a roofer, boy. However the roofers get paid for being in that heat, boy. If that good money, boy, you might get me. Steven, don't say it out loud. They gonna think me so sellouts. I was thinking it into the saying, Steven, you actually said it. Steven say money is money. Oh man, y'all wilding up in here, man. Y'all wilding up in here, man. Y'all wilding up in here, man. Oh boy, let's get back to it, man. Steven, that was a good one. All right, Mr. Paramedic says Democrats just don't want their cheap labor to get dried up. That's the only reason immigration is an issue. They've replaced black folks with brown folks. Yeah, that's what they did. Mr. Paramedic, boy, you cooking. You might be a chef too. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Webb,
20 an hour and up with health insurance. I'm with it. Hell no. Hell no. See, hell no, Steven. No, Steven. No, Steven. I got $20 an hour just doing valet trash using my pickup truck. Now, if I be out there in the sun on them farms and dealing with thorns and snakes and all of that, I need at least $35 to $40 an hour with guaranteed benefits. That's what I need. And you better house me for free, too. Cause we watch the Spanish people get all of that. I want all of that. I want all of that. And we want to own our hey, we want our stores back in our community. We want our stores back in our community. Yeah, paramedic a real one, boy. Paramedic a real one. Paramedic is a real one. I like paramedic, man. All right, Kinky Koala said, I said certain name calling for serious things like being racist, a creepy child touch, or Nazi has the meaning anymore because it's used all as an emotional response to shut down arguments. But yeah, you're right. See, I love how everybody can come in here and it's a safe space for everyone to speak their mind and give their opinion, and nobody has to be like ridiculed for what they believe or what they say. You know what I mean? I like that. Who cares? Says Steven. LOL. God has given me an opportunity that I can't believe. Good money and a bunch of benefits. LOL. The chef I work under has worked as a chef in 5 countries. I'm fixing to level up. Level up. Who cares? That's what I'm talking about. Level up. Mr. Paramedic says every wide sweeping policy the Democrats can be credited with has disproportionately hurt black Americans more than white Americans. Facts! This man's still cooking, y'all. He don't get tired of cooking. Paramedic don't get tired of cooking. He don't. He's still banging pots, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This man been cooking since he came in here. Damn. This man already working on Thanksgiving dinner the way he up cooking already. Stephen Wells said, you right, 30 and up. Yeah, bro. We can't sell ourselves short. We can't sell ourselves short. All that we got to deal with. And who could withstand the sun like us? They got to pay for the melanin too. F it. It better be 50 or better an hour. 50 or better. If you pay me 50 or better, I'll go back to I'll go pick the fruit. You just make sure I don't see no snakes. Cause I'm out of there. Pew! No, sir. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. That fine dining money who paid $20 for cheese tots. Yeah, I can't do it for 20. I can't do it for 20. Fine dining, easy to make. Oil field money with similar benefits. Marriott, Hilton, and the like. Tell your friends and family. Yes, sir. I work in that oil field. Kinky Koala says because it just leads to misrepresentation. I agree with you. All right. Mr. Paramedic. They done took Mr. Paramedic. Oh, Mr. Paramedic, YouTube is after you. They taking your comments down. What did you say? What did you say, Mr. Paramedic? I should have read it when I had the chance. Oh, Kingy Koala, I know you're talking mainstream. Okay, who cares says you can do anything you want, but it's not easy when the weight's tied to your feet. Oh, yeah, you're just going to sink. Everything a politician says should not be listened to, should be looked at. Yeah, pastors too. Pastors as well. Can we throw the pastors in there too? I don't know. I don't know, Kinky Koala. I don't know. I don't know. Exactly. But this is what YouTube does now. You know what I mean? So we just have to rock with it. As y'all come in, man, please hit that like button, man. This conversation has been good, man. You know what I'm saying? We done been rocking out, laughing, having a good time, sharing our opinions, man. If we keep hitting that like button, we'll get more and more people in here, man. And subscribe as you come in, please, y'all. We trying to build a platform, man. We trying to build a platform. We want to become a household name. You know what I mean? Two's always messing with people. And I'm about to be banned, LOL. Been banned too many times. Don't get banned. Who cares? The now and the current says, keep thinking, people. I got to do some things. Respect. All right, the now and the current. Hey, man, keep cooking, man. Keep cooking, man. You and the paramedic, boy, y'all came in here, boy, like Chef Emerald, boy. Who cares? 16 people in here. All right.
Kinky Koala said, I said emotion has no place in politics because it leads to manipulation on either side. I agree. See, I like when the truth is being spoken. I like when people can think outside the box. You know what I mean? I like this right here, man. All right. Stephen Wells says, blessings to you, brother. This is a real open space. Yes, it is. It's always going to be real. It's always going to be real. Always going to be real. Stephen Wells, let me give you your flowers before you leave out of here, too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you had me rolling. You had me rolling. All right. I'm thinking about starting a new channel and showing my face. God has led me to tell people what. Exactly, man. We have to answer our callings, man. That's why I say I didn't choose to do this. It kind of chose me. You know what I mean? It kind of chose me. I never woke up saying, hey, I'm going to be a YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know how I know the things I know. I just know I read a lot. I know I was a nerd. You know what I'm saying? I know I like straight A's. You know what I mean? And look at me now. You know what I mean? Mr. Paramedic, look at the 90s crime bill, for example. It wasn't designed to keep our streets safe. It was only designed to take away, not only that, it was designed to lead to mass incarceration too, because Joe Biden on the Senate floor said that he did not want his family and his kids growing up in a racial jungle. He said he didn't care if we had mental health illnesses or if we came from poor families or what, you know what I'm saying, lock us up. He didn't care. He didn't care. The now and the current says, respect to you, bro. You started this conversation. You are the root today. Well, y'all are, what good is a root when it don't have branches? So y'all showed the growth, you know what I'm saying? They say you recognize the fruits of your fruits by the labor, right? The fruits of your labor. So that's what it is, my man. It takes all of us. I might go back to playing World of Warcraft. Have fun. Thanks for the discussion. So thank you, Kinky Koala. I appreciate you. All right. Stephen Wells says self-education over indoctrination. Say that, Stephen Wells. Say that, my man. Say that, my man. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. All right. I may need some help. I've been thinking about making conscious t-shirt business. You know I do shirts. You know I do shirts. One time, who you think made this one? You know I do shirts. You know what I'm saying? You know I do shirts. I'm looking for sponsors. I'm looking for people who can endorse. I'm looking for any way to get advances at finances so I can broaden the platform and so that I can take y'all with me and show you different things and we can experience different things and have these discussions. I just got to find the resources to back me. And waiting on monetization has been hard. And you know, asking people to cash out you even $1 is hard because people don't do it. But think about it. If people just cashed out $1 to the cash out, that's money I could use for new equipment, you know what I mean? To make these things pop. I want to get me a light that says Mr. Uncut Consciousness, you know what I mean? To make things pop. The cash app is Mr. Uncut Consciousness. $ Mr. Uncut Consciousness. You know what I mean? But it's hard to get that back and get that support because everyone is either divided by religion or divided by race or divided by political perspectives. I mean, where do we have time for unity? See how all of us in here are different, but all of us have a great down conversation, laughing, talking like we have no, you know what I'm saying? It's better like this, man. This should be America every day. This should be America every day. If we can someone put the cash app in the comment box? $ Mr. Uncut Consciousness. $ Mr. Uncut Consciousness. And I thank you to everyone, you know, who finds it in their heart to help us out of saying something. My money is fixing to be better, and I plan on investing in a HUD house, constructing businesses and others. That helps, man. That helps. Who cares? And that'd be nice. Like if I could actually make it, I want to do something for the homeless. I want to like renovate like old rundown apartment buildings and school buildings and stuff like that, and build a homeless community where they learn to thrive. They can go to school there, they can get jobs there, they can live there, and they're learning how to be self-sufficient again in the process. I want to have something like a soup kitchen, a barber shop, all of that within the community to where these homeless people don't have to feel ostracized like they have no help and no way out. And that is the thank you, who cares? That is the cash out right there. That is the cash out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank everybody, but it is hard making it. And why do we have to get past, oh, you're a Christian, or you're a Republican, or you're a Democrat, or you're a black, or you're a white, for us to just be like, you're a human, and to sit down and have a discussion and realize that we're more alike than unalike? You see what I'm saying? Why does it take that? Why does it take that? Non-political question. If I could present valid receipts that the Bible is true and not what you believe it is, would you be open to it? Not trying to convert you, but make you. My dad was a pastor. I've been to Bible college. My mom is an evangelist. I know all 66 books. I know the Bible from back to front. I was raised in it. And there's nothing you can show me that's going to change the way I feel due to the history and the origin of its foundation. And for everything that you can show me in the Bible, I can show it to you. Watch this. Watch this. Thank you to whoever just sent me a Cash App. I just saw a Cash App pop up on my phone. I don't know who that was, and I don't know what it is, but I do want to thank you. I first and see y'all gonna make me like get all mushy in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the love, man. Thank you for the love, man. Thank you. Whoever that was, thank you for your graciousness. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you. Mr. Paramedic, thank you. I should have known. I should have known. It's the man of the hour, y'all. Mr. Paramedic. Thank you, my man, for the cash out, Mr. Paramedic. Thank you. Thank you thank you so much. And who cares? I thank you too. It's a hard road to travel. I'm familiar with Genesis chapter 6. It's not taught in most churches. If you want to try to sway this into a biblical conversation, it's going to go left because people defend religion. Scripture is. How do you defend the Bible outside? Defend the Bible outside of the scripture. There you go. Defend the Bible outside of the scripture itself. Thank you. Thank you, Stephen Webb. Religion is man-made, and so is Christianity. Hey, yo, Snoop Dogg, what's up? Hey, we chilling. We chilling. We chilling. We chilling. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? Me and Snoop chilling. I'm ready for y'all today. Come and hear the Snoop Dogg stuff. I'm ready for you today. Yeah. And Snoop got the, yeah. Y'all sit behind his ear. He ready. He ready. Yeah. We ready today. We ready today. Uh-huh. We ready today. We on it. And what? We on it. What's up? What's up to everybody? What's up to everybody? I appreciate y'all hitting that cash out, man. Y'all keep the cash out in the comment box, please. You know what I'm saying? Spam the cash out, spam the like button, spam the subscribe button. You know what I mean? I thank everybody for everything that they've done today, man. I thank you for all the love. You know what I mean? I thank you for a hell of a conversation. You know what I'm saying? A hell of a conversation. We've been live now for almost 2 hours. Religion is man-made, and the Romans took it over and loved. Thank you. Who cares is cooking? Who cares is cooking? That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean when there's nothing you can say is going to change how I feel, because I know the origin of it. I know why it was invented. I just rolled up a spliff. I'm vibing in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Florida Jit say he vibing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Roll them up. Snoop, tell him roll them up. Roll them up, Snoop. You got to get StreamYard so you can have conversations on the live. Man, that's what I mean. I attempted to get StreamYard, but truthfully, I can't afford to give StreamYard that amount of money. because I'm not making that money. You know what I mean? I'm not making that money, so I can't afford to give StreamYard that amount of money. But y'all give me just a sec. I got to step away from the chat. This is an important phone call, but I'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere, man. Y'all chop it up with each other, man. I'm gonna come back and read everybody's comments, man. Good morning. Okay, y'all excuse the interruption. Excuse the interruption. All right, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the patience. All right. Steven says, I don't, well, no, yeah, this is Steven. I don't preach, but I can drop info that at the very least is entertaining. Drop it. Drop it. Everybody can speak here. Drop it. Don't hold back, Steven. Who cares says, Steven, I'm a where'd it goes. Okay, Stephen, I'm a Bible believing Christian and I have studied the history of the Bible around the world. Oh, I have too. Damn, Mr. Paramedic, what did you say this time, man? YouTube on you, Mr. Paramedic. You got to find some code words, Mr. Paramedic. You got to find some code words, my man. All right. All right, Stephen Webb says, who cares? I like that. Who cares says, I'm trying to remember that guy that is in a Bible scholar and knows about countries and different translations. What I want to know is why they won't tell people that there's more than one Jesus in this Bible. That's what I want to know. If you like, you can use my StreamYard. I'll go live with you. Mr. Paramedic, I would love that. I actually have StreamYard uploaded, but affording that every month when I'm not making that money off of YouTube yet, it's hard, my man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, you know what I'm saying? But I want to grow the platform, you know what I mean? That's why if unless you have people who's actually supporting what you do outside of YouTube monetizing you, like if I'm subscribed to someone I follow, I send money to people all the time that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? I like Philip Scott of the African diaspora. You know what I mean? So any chance I get to send something over there, I send it. I send it. It's being able to draw that support so that you can build that base, and then we take everyone with us. Because if I make it on YouTube, my moderators make it too. You're just not my moderators here while I'm YouTube and I'm mediocre and I'm small. If I make it, I'm going through every single one, getting everybody's handle. I'm gonna have everyone contacted, and people are coming to work. We need a research team. We need editors. You know what I mean? We need sponsors. We need people who can go out there and make things happen in different communities. We need those endorsements. I want to put everybody to work. I want to make everybody their own damn boss. They own damn boss. All right. I'll give a few names that are well versed on the history of the ancient gods and the ties to all the pagan religions. Gary Wayne is awesome. Dr. Michael Heiser. And yes, Jesus is in the OT. I don't know what that means, but should the white man rule over the Americas? Come on, I thought we was past this. Andrew. Andrew. I was atheist for 35 years, so I've been on both sides of the aisle. Stephen Webb says Old Testament. Okay, I'm going to let y'all take this conversation wherever y'all take it, but I'm just going to read y'all comments because remember, I'm the one with the platform and I don't need YouTube. I'm actually banning my channel. You know what I mean? I don't need that, but y'all know y'all free to speak. You know what I mean? And I've done my research, so I know what's really real. You know what I mean? But I'll see what y'all know. I'm open to that. I'm open to that. I'm open to that. If anybody wants to donate to the platform out of the kindness of their hearts, $ Mr. Uncut Consciousness. Cash App, $ Mr. Uncut Consciousness. Two's like messing with people. Yeah. Yeah. See, who cares? Who cares is another person who's been around, who's seen it, who's lived the experience, y'all. If y'all can't tell, he's seasoned. He's lived the experience. He knows. He knows. This is how me and Who Cares actually bonded and became brothers. Color doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But Who Cares have lived the experience. Stephen Webb. What fascinated me was the scripture claims God made man in his image. We exist as mind, body, and soul. Elohim is plural. God or supreme consciousness is the mind. Christ is the body. It was all a design so that we can balance the good and the bad and the empowerment within ourselves. I like you, Stephen. I like you. The spirit of the living God. Notice he said the spirit. That's why I'm spiritual. Because even in the Bible, God says what? He is a spirit. Worship me in spirit and in truth. Yeah. Yeah. Stephen Webb says, yes, but there is a singularity. Who Cares says, my new age practice turned on me back to God. I'm an ex-deadhead, psychedelic guru, white shaman of sorts. It backfired big time. Well, I'm just glad that you woke up, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you're out of your sleeping somber. You know what I'm saying? And we love you. We don't judge nobody by their past. We all have a past. Mr. Paramedic, let me ask you this, and it's okay because I think you're going to disagree with me, but do you think ICE was justified in shooting that woman? Yes. It has nothing to do with race, has nothing to do with whether I support ICE or not, don't support ICE or not, it has everything to do with probable cause, law, and compliance. What mainstream media didn't show you, matter of fact, I did a video on it. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to use my own video as a reference. I'm going to answer your question about whether that was justified or not, because yes, it was justified. Even though she didn't intend to make contact with him with that vehicle, she gave them probable cause when she did. And that was all they needed to carry it out. What up, FBA Convo? Where you been, FBA Convo, man? We been cooking almost 2-3 hours up in here, man. This thing done been, it's done been cooking, man. But let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I want to show y'all that I'm not saying that she deserved to not be here, but what I'm saying is they did the same thing to her that they would have done to us. She did make contact with that vehicle. And I'm gonna reference my own video here. Hold on. Hold on.
As multiple angles of the incident have emerged and gone viral across the internet, users are left divided on whether or not the agent's actions were reckless or in self-defense. In the footage, ICE officers order the driver out of the vehicle after she blocked the path of their truck. But as one of the agents attempts to open the door, she quickly throws the car into reverse before trying to speed forward in the direction of another agent in her path. After the vehicle narrowly misses the agent, he fires 3 shots before the car crashes into a white sedan parked nearby on the side of the street. Hundreds of protesters have gathered at the scene, which the city of Minneapolis has identified as the intersection of East 34th Street and Portland Avenue. This is ridiculous. You don't protect people. In the wake of the viral incident, Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem described the officers' actions as defensive and called the incident an act of domestic terrorism during a press conference.
It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened, it was our ICE officers were out in enforcement action.
Stephen Webb, you're on it. Stephen Webb, you're on it. However, Horus, Zeus, I said all of that earlier in the live. You're right. That's why I don't subscribe to all this stuff, because it's plagiarized. Stephen, yes, evil twist scripture. Honestly, they know scriptures better than 90%. Exactly. Exactly. These were the fallen angels that Genesis 6 tells us came to earth and slept with human women. You believe that? You believe that? You believe that a serpent can talk? Where is Noah's ark? Where is Moses' family, ancestors? Where is his grave? Where is Abraham? Where's his descendants? Where's his family? Who actually has the bloodline of Abraham or Moses or Jesus or Elizabeth or Mary or Paul? It was a serpent. In the Bible, it says a serpent. It says a serpent in the Bible. Abraham's descendants are spread across the globe. You missed my question. I said who actually has the DNA? Who can validate that Abraham's descendants are spread across the globe? Who can validate that? How do we validate it? Through DNA testing. It can't be validated. If there was a man who actually walked on water, instead of having statues of General Robert E. Lee, they had statues of Jesus up, homie. Real talk. If there was a man who rose from the dead, see, my thing with Christians is, how do y'all tell people you shouldn't worship other graven images and spirits and practice sorcery and witchcraft and all this stuff and rituals, but it's the very thing that y'all do? Jesus is a spirit. He's a dead person that you're talking to. But yet, if you talk to spirits, you're evil. It's wickedness. Praying, symbolically, that's a ritual. Anointing your hands with oil and putting a cross on your head, that is a ritual. Communion is teaching you cannibalism. Eat of my flesh, drink of my blood. You know, and we're gonna say, come on, man. That's come on, man. So let me make this, I'm gonna make this make sense to you, since y'all want to be on this Christian thing, right? If y'all don't obey the God in this lying Bible that a white man retranslated to his benefit, then God is going to send you to hell even though he loves you. And he cast the devil, Lucifer, out of heaven into hell because Lucifer disobeyed him. And he's going to send you to the pits of hell with Lucifer. And Lucifer is going to punish you for disobeying God when Lucifer is in hell in the first place for also disobeying God. Why the hell would Lucifer care? Why would the devil punish you for disobeying God when he disobeyed God? Do y'all believe in the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus too? You know what I'm saying? Really? Y'all gonna make me go there? The devil's only trick was to make people believe that he wasn't real. That was his biggest trick in the Bible. Who did all the unaliving? God himself. Who condoned all that slavery? God himself. Who allowed women to be persecuted and raped? God himself. In that damn Bible. Who wanted you to sacrifice your firstborn? God himself. Who unalived innocent children during the great flood? God himself. Who unalived Job's kids? God himself. The Bible does not speak against slavery. The Bible condones slavery. You really want to do this, Stephen? Stephen, you really want to do this? Stephen, I rock with you now. But you see how I'm looking at you? You really want to do this, Stephen? That Bible says it's okay to be the slave within an inch of his life. As long as he lives, you will not be persecuted. But if he lives, then the slave master had to be punished. Watch this. Why do we have to do this? 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 But I'll gladly have this conversation because I want to wake people up from this darn Bible crowd. I want to wake people up. I want to wake people up. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. I try to stay away from this, but if y'all are going to welcome it, and if what y'all want to talk about, it's your platform too. So hell, let's do it. All right? Let's do it. That Bible also says, honor thy slave master the same way that you honor your Father in heaven. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Chattel slavery was understood to be a form of lifelong bondage. There was little to no chance of slaves ever earning his freedom. However, the slavery depicted in the Bible was almost always temporary. In the Old Testament, clear requirements are given to Israel that outline the release of different kinds of slaves. We've got Exodus, Leviticus, it's in Timothy, it's all through your Bible. Why doesn't the Bible condemn slavery outright? The Bible never condemns slavery, period. It condones it, not condemns it. God condones slavery. What up, Tony One? What up, what up? What up, what up? It's all in the Bible. It's all in the Bible. Watch this. Watch this. Slavery verses in the Bible. The Bible contains numerous verses regarding slavery, reflecting ancient Near Eastern and Roman societal contexts where slavery was common, institutionalized practice. These passages include regulations for the treatment of slaves, guidelines for masters, and instructions for slaves to submit to their masters. And y'all are submitting to this. Y'all are submitting to it. Hebrew servants, male Hebrew slaves were to be released after 6 years, with the 7th year bringing freedom. Foreign slaves, Israelites were permitted to buy slaves from surrounding nations, and that says 1, 2, 6, and 7. These slaves could be inherited as permanent property. Leviticus 25, 44 through 46. All right. Rights of slaves. While recognized as property, slaves in Israel were afforded of some rights, such as protection from extreme abuse. If a master killed a slave, they were to be punished. Exodus 21:20. If a master knocked out a slave's eye or tooth, the slave had to be set free. Exodus 21:26 through 27. Kidnapping ban. The kidnapping and selling of a human being was strictly forbidden and punishable by death. Exodus 21:16, Deuteronomy 24:7. Runaway slaves. The law instructed that runaway slaves should not be returned to their masters, but allowed to find refuge. Deuteronomy 23:15 through 6. It's an ongoing list, y'all. We cannot be afraid to do the research. It is there. It is there. It is there. It is there. Who's proving your point? No, I'm showing you. It's not me. I know the history. I know the history. Okay, Stephen Well, we just named all different types of slavery. Hebrew servant, foreign slaves, shadow slavery, the right of slaves, kidnapping bands, runaway slaves. We just cover everything. But yes, it was made for shadow slavery. Yes, it was. It's just your black pastors use Exodus to validate Christianity for black people. Yes, it is. It named shadow slavery the very first time. It is the same. No, it was used to endorse slavery. They taught slaves how to obey their masters using this damn indoctrinated Bible. It wasn't about what rights they had under shadow slavery. It was about religion being weaponized so that they can control these people through religion. Slaves, obey your slave masters as you also obey your master in heaven. What is that telling you? What is that telling you? Slaves, you should also obey your slave masters as you obey your Father in heaven. I just read it. What is that telling you? Man wrote the book. King James had homosexual tendencies. Do we know what King James did to his mama? You know what his Aunt Elizabeth helped him do to damn their whole nation? What's your favorite name for Donald Trump? Shitler or the mango? My brother called him the Tangerine Dream. I don't really have a name for him. I believe the Bible, not church. I don't believe any of it. Man, listen, man. Paul wrote a majority of every book in that Bible. You know what I'm saying? Why does God only exist in that book? Why would God allow children to be raped? Why would God allow children to be unalived in public mass shootings? Why would God allow shadow slavery? Why would God allow the Jews to go through what they went through in the Holocaust? Why would God allow evil white people to run a nation right now if that God outside that Bible was the one true God? Why? We can't blame it on free will. Because if we're going to blame it on free will, then why the hell are you forced to believe in Christianity when you were born with free will, fool? I'm not calling you a fool, but I'm just saying. We got to think, man. We can't call it free will when you're forcing Christianity down someone's throat. You can't say that you're free to practice whatever religion you want to in this country under the First Amendment when this country only pushes Christianity. That's hypocritical. If there was no free will, would you choose good? That's a choice. There's people that wake up every day that don't choose good. They don't choose bad. They just choose to live and be left alone. But when we talk about free will, we talk about free will in beliefs, in your faith-based belief system. So if I have free will, then that means I have the free will to believe in Allah, Jesus, be an atheist, or believe in a Big Bang Theory if I want to. And there shouldn't be anything that anyone in this country based on the Constitution should be able to say. I choose to live by example first and my word second. I agree with that. If there is no free will, how can you choose to be good? You choose religion. They can reject it as you have. No, you're defending religion. I'm talking about humanity. I'm talking about humanity. See, now you're trying to get free will absorbed in the same realm as religion, and it's not. Religion is not free will. That is religious incarceration. That's religious brainwash. That's religious indoctrination. They have you scared to doubt, scared to think outside the box. That is not free will. You are afraid to speak against a damn book, and you're telling me that you're exercising free will? You're doing quite the opposite. What I'm doing is exercising free will. F that fake Jesus in that damn Bible, F that Bible, F religion, F division, F racism, F anything that's not the truth. See how easy that is? That's free will. World Trade, you're an example of free will. Let's see. It's people's right to believe and worship the way they want as long as they are not. I agree with that. As long as you believe in something, hey, power to it. No religion is man-made. If you have a wife, would you force her to be with you? No, because that isn't. What are you talking about, Stephen? Stephen, the examples you're giving is not good substance, my man. The Native Americans have the entire book of Genesis. Stephen, well, do me a favor. Pause for a minute. Grab your phone, grab a laptop or tablet, anything, and look up the First Council of Nicaea, 325 AD. And y'all never answered my question. How many people named Jesus is there in the Bible? Name me a spiritual practice observed before slavery. That's easy. The elements, the sun, the rain, voodoo, hoodoo, magic, the elements. That's easy. The universe, ancestors. They left drawings of dogs and everything. They left artwork. That's easy. I can find it. There's a discussion about divinity not choosing books, and we still have the manuscripts. It wasn't if it was a discussion about divinity, it was at the same time they ostracized Arius from Alexandria, and then they wrote Jesus into divine. They wrote Jesus into divinity. This was Arianism we're talking about. Come on, homie. Tell it all. Jesus became a divine entity at the First Council of Nicaea, 325 AD. Before that, it was Serapis Christos. Christos meaning anointed one. Do your research. Do your research. Do you love your older brother, Jesus Christ? He's not my brother. I can't love somebody I don't see. The book of Isaiah was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls in this day. They weren't. I don't care. I don't think Jesus ever existed. There was no J in the Hebrew alphabet. It was Horus first, then Osiris, and it was 16. Y'all better stop this, man. Y'all do y'all research. Break free of this religious struggle, man. That's helping to divide y'all. And a Christian seems to be the only person that can't accept someone else's belief system. Free will means you can choose to do what you want. It doesn't say free from consequences. You can choose to follow the Bible or you can choose not to. That's what I mean. And you can choose to do the research or you can choose not to. And that's what I mean. It's not real. You can choose to want to know the truth or you can never know the truth. They can show you part of the Titanic, but you've never seen Noah's Ark. There's no record account. There's no record account geographically or geologically of a damn great flood. No, not one. Nobody else that was in rulership back from 1 AD, AD 1 on up ever left any accounts about Jesus. Why? Who cares says, actually, New Age talks about two Jesus because they definitely don't believe he's God in the flesh. I don't push religion on anyone because the Holy Spirit does that. Stephen, well, it's in Turkey. Look into it. Ever seen the Grand Canyon? Who cares? When humans die, I don't know how it goes down. Only God knows. We're the only country that says God. We're the only country that says God. There are plenty of non-biblical sources, including anti-Christians. This is all religion. This is a learned behavior. This is something you wouldn't know about if someone didn't teach you, or if you weren't born into it, or someone wasn't dragging you to church, forcing you to believe it. How many other people were crucified and born on the same day as well? 16 other people. Y'all gonna make me do it. Y'all gonna make me do it. Y'all gonna make me do it. They're going to make me do it. I try to stay away from this stuff. I try to stay away from this stuff, but y'all won't let me do it. Y'all just won't let Mr. Uncut Consciousness be. Y'all just won't do it. See, I tell y'all, I'm not afraid to read. I am not afraid to bury my nose in a book. I'm not afraid. I know how to pick up other books besides a damn lying-ass Bible. What does that say? Now. Christmas was taken from Saturnalia. Look that up. Saturnalia. I've been trying not to overwhelm y'all with what's up here, but y'all want to mess with the think tank. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you how the think tank operates. You know what I'm saying? All of that crap is pagan. Every single thing is pagan. It's pagan. You got too many others supposed to be saviors who were born on the same day, died on the same day. They were deceived for the same amount of gold. Krishna of Hindustan, Buddha Sakaya of India, Salavahana of Bermuda, Zulus Azule, also Osiris and Horus of Egypt, Odin of the Scandinavians. It's that Crite, Crite, of Chaldea, Zoroaster and Mithra of Persia, Baal and Tot, the only begotten of God of Phoenicia, Indra of Tibet, Bali of Afghanistan, Zhao of Nepal, Witaba of the Bilinganese, Tammuz of Syria, Addis. Come on, man. Stop playing. These are all your damn saviors. Born on the same damn day, same damn story, same damn numbers, different times, different countries, all plagiarized and borrowed. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all better wake up from this BS. It's all plagiarized. They use the same damn tale for Christianity and Jesus. Same thing. Same story. No, the story is similar because Christianity borrowed from all those guys. Oh boy, see, that's why I don't have these religious conversations. Let's change the conversation because there's no hope for some. There's no hope for some. That's why I don't have these conversations. Y'all are going to find a way to defend that lying-ass, colonized-ass book. You know what I'm saying? If that's your belief, go in peace, have your belief. I'm going to end that discussion. I'm going to end that discussion. I'm not going to talk on that. I'm not going to speak on that. It's not about slow to anger. You can't talk to Christian people. The only thing that y'all going to try to do is use that damn book. And you can't go outside of the book and validate it. Show me where the Jordan River was actually, the Red Sea was actually parted. Show me that. Show me geographically how it happened. Show me. Thank you. Gotta be spiritual, not religious. Thank you, Florida Jit. You know what? You just earned your moderator's thing. Thank you, Florida Jit. Thank you, Florida Jit. Real talk. Thank you. That's why I get no. Because no matter what you say to a Christian, no. Christians are worse than Hebrew Israelites. Y'all sit there and argue, and try to argue scripture all day, and all those damn scriptures contradict each other. You tell me why the closing of Malachi says, behold, before the coming and dreadful day of the Lord, that's the scene of the prophet Elijah in Malachi 5. But before the coming and dreadful day of their said Lord, which was Jesus, in the New Testament, they sent you John the damn Baptist. What the F happened to Elijah? Because when Jesus was on that cross, his first words was Eli, Eli, translated, my God, my God. Translated, my God, my God. And Eli is short for Elijah. Y'all give me a second. All right, y'all. I forgot I had to pick my brother up. We gotta take this show on the road, cause I don't want to end the live, you know. So we got to travel, ladies and gentlemen. We got to travel. We got to travel, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta pick my brother up from dialysis, and I'm finna be late. I was sitting here kicking it with y'all and lost track of the time. I gotta be my brother's keeper. Gotta be my brother's keeper. Oh, no, you ain't getting me heated. I just don't like having those discussions because there's nothing you can say to a Christian. Like if someone, okay, I like the Miami Hurricanes. You think there's anything somebody could say to me about my team? So if your team is Christianity, there's nothing no one can say to you about that. You understand what I'm saying? There's there's nothing no one can say to you about that. That's your team. That's what you choose. I can't critique anyone who likes Trump. Trump is their team. That's what they choose. I can only respect your decision. That's why I don't have those discussions. I was almost late, y'all. Well, I am late. I am late. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Florida Jet. Florida Jet say, hell no, it's all about the you. Damn right, it's about the you. It's all about the you. Yes, sir. It's all about the you. Oh, no, so I got a handheld device. You know what I'm saying? I follow the law. I follow the law. You see my hands? See? Hands up, don't shoot. What you mean don't drive while I'm live? I got my hands on the steering wheel. My hands on the steering wheel. See? My hands on the steering wheel.